Hi, friends. So, definitely, it's not the usual weekend, but in the middle of a week, maybe some people are leading some hectic lives. But then again, just take a bit of time out of your mundane lives to have a bit of fun. We will also have that fun, and we will try to ensure you guys have the maximum fun possible. And for that, you guys know what to do, right? So maximum interactions, just like our last 3 or 4 live videos, maximum interactions, comments, feedbacks, and we will be overwhelmed to bits, to be very honest. So please guys join us, please. And if you are new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Also share the videos as much as possible, and please press the bell icon so that you can get notified about any future updates. So I think, yeah, Bloodline Cricket has joined us from our first second tonight. He's here. Hi. Yeah. So, I mean, as you guys are aware, so today we'll be trying to cover up a wide array of topics. Pakistan have yet again lost a test series at home, and now the last test series they've won is more than 3 years, almost 3.5 years. And yes, England cricket has made an announcement yesterday that Brendan McCallum is now going to join the Whiteball team also, and he will be the coach across all three formats for the England men's team. And another point of our discussion tonight would be regarding the IPL redemptions, the auction, all these things. They are definitely um, the actual rules till now haven't been announced by the IPL governing committee, but we'll still be trying to discuss about some possible trades, redemptions, and all these things, as we feel quite a few of our spectators have been anticipating this for our last couple of videos, and they have let us know their thoughts in the comments. So we felt that it's the time to discuss a bit regarding the IPL, and so maybe in that case, please guys shoot your comments, please let us know your questions. And as for now, maybe Ritik will start with the Pakistan Bangladesh series. I mean, definitely we have had a couple of videos regarding the series already, but still we will try to have a short final review of what have been sort of a historic series for Bangladesh. And I mean, a massive embarrassment, strictly speaking, for the Pakistan Cricket Board. And I mean, as they have stooped to the lowest of lows. Terrific.
Yeah, so first of all, hello everyone to our viewers, all those who have joined, guys. As always, please like, share, and subscribe our channel, and please keep shooting your comments. We would be
I guess Ritik's network is a bit problematic.
to absolutely. They have, I mean,
Yeah, yes,
they've
yeah.
played like a
I think Ritik is having maybe some network issues. Please, guys, pardon us. Also, a couple more guys are joining in some time. I think they're just stuck because of some issues at the moment. So please, guys, pardon us, and we'll be trying our best to engage with you. So Ritik, continue.
yeah. I think now it's clear, my audio and video.
Yeah, I think it's going fine now, and hope it goes fine for quite some time now. Yeah, so
All right.
continue.
Yeah. So the point I was mentioning, that Pakistan has been pretty ordinary this series, and we have talked about this, I think, numerous times and number of times throughout our last few videos and our live podcasts. And I mean, Bangladesh have been just absolutely brilliant, to say the least. And you can see the results, 2-0. And this is, I was reading somewhere that this is the first time maybe that Bangladesh has defeated Pakistan in a test series. And I mean, they have been absolutely clinical, be it their bowling, be it their batting, be it their fielding. And even if we talk about the time that Pakistan was dismissed under 200, I think in the last innings of the last match, I mean, the bowlers, I think it was Mahmood and Rana, they together took 5 and 4 wickets, to taking a together of 9 wickets. And that was really good to see that finally someone apart from Mehdi Hassan Miraz who stepped up to the occasion. And well, Bangladesh, kudos, hats off. I don't know what to say. And yes, they definitely seem to have a bright future ahead in Test cricket.
Yeah, I think Bloodline Cricket is saying that it's high time that Babar has to be dropped. Yeah, to be honest, Babar is having, I mean, quite a bad time in his career. But the bigger question is, who do they play in place of Babar? I agree that maybe Babar, if he had been, he was not Babar Azam, maybe he would have been dropped by now, considering his performances over the last couple of years across all the three formats. But you drop Babar, whom do you play? Are your other batters scoring runs? Is Shan Masood scoring runs? Is Saeem Ayub scoring a lot of runs? Saad Shakil, to be honest, I mean, I was seeing some of his stats, that his stats against pace bowling has been, I mean, abysmal, to be honest, and that too on those dead pitches of Pakistan. I really doubt how he's gonna fare once he goes to South Africa. He was all at sea, even in Australia against the Pacers. So even Saad Shakil is not very good. So, whom do you play in place of Babar? Do you have enough resources to drop Babar Azam, who have been statistically your best batter till maybe a couple of years before? That's the bigger question.
Yeah, the point Saptarshi mentioned, I think we have been talking about this point as well in the last couple of live podcasts, that okay, Pakistan is in that sort of situation where you can say, you can point out hundreds of mistakes in all the players, but then Babar is perhaps the best among the worst options. So who do you pick in place of him? So that's definitely the bigger question. And currently I don't think they have any options. They are short of options. And I think I mean, Babar Azam is perhaps the best to pick in the side currently, and there are no substitutes as of now.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Bangladesh were absolutely clinical, even when they started the chase, to be honest. I mean, I remember Zakir Hassan, he was very good in the chase initially.
I think yeah, all the I think four wickets were down when Bangladesh were chasing the target.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely the way they came out to chase the target. I remember on day four when they came out, I think Zakir Hassan, it was, yeah, he played like a T20 match and he took on the attack initially. So it was really, I mean, refreshing, to be honest. And they just didn't allow Pakistan to settle down because they knew that it was not a very huge target. They had to chase just 180 odd runs. And I mean, a couple of lusty blows early on, feisty start. And I mean, Pakistan would be on the back foot straight away, and the shoulders began to droop as soon as those things happened, to be honest. So it was pretty clinical from Bangladesh to start off with the aggressive approach. And once the nerves just, I mean, once the shoulders started dropping in the Pakistan camp, then they knew that now, even if we take a bit of time, settle down in the middle, and finish off this chase peacefully, it won't matter a lot, to be honest. So I think Pallav is commenting. Yeah, thanks, Pallav. Also ensure that a lot of your friends also joined, to be honest. So he's
yeah,
saying new era begins for England in white ball. Can't wait to see the series between England versus Australia. So if
absolutely.
Nitik would like to take it.
Yeah, I mean, we all know what Baz has done. When I say Baz, I'm sure our cricket fraternity understands. We are talking about Brendan McCullum, what he has done in Test cricket for England. I mean, as soon as he joined, I mean, he absolutely changed. He alongside Ben Stokes, he absolutely changed the mindset, the approach, Bazball as you call it, in batting when it comes to Test match cricket. And of course, we can't really wait to see what he does in the white ball format. And I'm pretty sure that England will have a really, and I mean, Brendan McCullum will have a really successful stint this time around as well.
Yes, I mean, the way he has revamped this test side, I think it's pretty commendable. I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of guys maybe saying that baseball hasn't succeeded that much just because they couldn't succeed in India. But I have a question for all those guys that I agree. Maybe they didn't win in India. They won the first test. They looked a hell lot promising, but then they just got blown away. Maybe there were a couple of mistakes here and there, but they couldn't withstand the Indian attack in the next four matches. But my question would be, okay, I agree that they didn't win India because of baseball, but then who else has won in India in the last 10, 12 years? Nobody. So it's not like every team is playing baseball. Australia have come, they have played traditional test cricket. New Zealand have played traditional test cricket. I mean, West Indies have come to India. Bangladesh have come. Sri Lanka have come. South Africa have come. They have played traditional test cricket. Have they won in India? No, they haven't. So I don't think baseball was the reason why India lost, why India won the series. It was just that India are too good at home. Yeah, so Shubhradeep is
Yeah.
also back.
Hi,
Yeah,
Shubhradeep.
Hi
Yeah, so we
guys,
have started
good evening.
with our usual topic over the last couple of weeks, Pakistan versus Bangladesh, and now we're slowly moving to baseball as quite a few comments have
Yeah,
started emerging
and
on bats coming to the white ball side. So Shubhradip's views on that.
yeah,
The one on Brendan McCullum getting the job as a white ball coach of England. That's one you're
yeah,
asking.
Yes,
Uh,
and Pallam Munshi is pretty excited for the England Australia series.
yeah, serious excitement for the series. But I'm not really happy with the coaching assignment of Brendan McCullum on the white ball series. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the same coach being part of the same all format. I'm a little bit of fan of split captain, split coaching. To be honest, in this modern era, when especially with England, the amount of cricket they play, they have already played. I think they're playing five test matches in India, then six in this summer, the three more in New Zealand. So that's around 9 and 5. So 14 test matches. They've already been giving so much pressure. And I think McCullum has been assigned in the job till 2027 ODI World Cup. So you have one Ashes, home and away. Then have India a summer. They have a ODI World Cup, T20 World Cup in India. Sometimes I just want the only fear for me is sometimes you try to do the same, to try to do develop the same kind of a man using the same brains in different formats. And what happens in all those kind of formats where you have done well, where you have kind of found the equation to write well, sometimes that's really gets bashed out. That's my fear that it may happen that in trying to get the better of the ODI and T20 side, you may see McCullum and Stokes session getting bashed out because it happens. He is a human being at the end of the day, and mental health can be really really frustrating. You see, one of the things that I saw Matthew Morse and Butler have a very tough time in the West Indies in the T20 World Cup, but that wasn't the case when the test series started because it was a fresh Ben Stokes and Brendan McCullum. That was a freshness. There's no kind of a baggage of T20 World Cup. It don't happen. It won't happen if they lose to the Ashes and they're moving to India for a T20 World Cup, and you're suddenly thinking, "Oops, we lost the Ashes." So already the baggage is there. Mindset is already thinking about things. There's the freshness, and to be honest, in the next summer, and I'm sure Brendan will join the team in the Champions Trophy. Then a month break and start the summer. Zimbabwe with a five India Test and straight away in the West Indies T20, ODI T20 series, and South Africa is coming to England. Then they're moving for the Ashes. In the middle, they will again have one of those trips to here and there. So much baggage, so much mental pressure on that one person with all the coaching, all the media. You need to give me some sort of break. Yeah, Marcus Truscotty will be there for some bit of a interim coaching job, but at the end of the day, he's the head coach. So whatever happens to the England team, the questions will be raised on Brendan and Joss. And for Brendan to manage all the things. I remember 2022, sorry, 2022, yeah, 2020, what do you call it, 22. Yeah. So when he was appointed as the test coach, Rob Key was asked about why not he, making appointing Brendan for the white ball
Yeah,
coach, and he said, "I am loving the split coaching." He believes in split coaching. He said it in 2022. I think 2 years has passed on, and Rocky, I feel with Rob, you're not finding any other best candidate for that. You're lacking a candidate. There's no Ricky Ponting is not ready to do the job. I think Kumar Sangakkara has been made the director of the and roles. So he's not ready to prepare the job. Now we're trying to find the best person for the job, and there's only one person who's Brendan. So you have to kind of push yourself to the position for selection.
yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Before Brendan, I think they didn't have split coaching, right? I think the Chris
yeah,
Silverwood was coaching both the
yes, it
sides.
was there. And it's not easy to, if you have actually cracked the test code, it's not mean that you will easily break the, wide world code. Trevor Bellis and Alistair Cook was so brilliant in the point of time, 2014, 15 at home, in the 16 kind of period. They were pretty brilliant at home in the home test summer. Wasn't that good in the ODI side, especially not to mention the T20 side. Trevor Willis didn't really actually crack the code for test matches. And then Morgan came, and they came a brilliant coach in, and they kind of understand how to go with the equation. It's not a math equation that you put the same formula and you'll get the answer. So I'm really a bit concerned, to be honest. And Brendan was also asked in 2022 that why he's in very bit excited about a white ball coaching, and he said white ball is doing the right job. I think red ball is struggling at the moment, so I'm a little bit fascinated to see how the red ball goes. And now the red ball has actually been developed, and the white ball is struggling. So he has been taking the both of these, and at some point of time, he'll feel, as a person, Brendan is such a good guy, such a good guy, back his team so much. The kind of shoulder he has put to all the England players, saying, "Don't think about selection, don't think about your place in the team. It's all about backing yourself, backing your ability to do well." At some point of time, there will be a point of time when they won't do well in test matches, they won't do well in the ODIs, they won't do well in T20s, and everything will come back to back. And Brendan will try to find some fresh air. He won't get it. The English media is as bad as the Indian media. They will break him, absolutely break him, and that's the point. At tipping point, you have two World Cups and Ashes. 2027 is the most gonna be a dangerous point of time. They have Ashes at home, the ODI World Cup in South Africa, on the back of just 2 or 3 months away from a T20 World Cup. Then they have the Ashes trip. So I'm not really understanding. They might have taken a little bit time because Marcus Scotty is already doing the England job, the England Australia series. Then they have a break for at least 3-4 months before they go to the Caribbean for another series towards the end of the year before Christmas. So they still have 2 or 3 months to decide on the selection. Uh, yeah, at the moment I'm excited. At the moment, everyone is excited. England team. I don't
Yeah,
know.
also maybe people are excited to see if Baz can just, just put like infuse that energy which has infused in the test team into the white ball side as well, and maybe the ideologies may mix well. Who knows? Or may produce something wrong. Who knows?
That is, I
Yeah.
saw a post from BBC and they said, "Is Joss and Brendan's looking at 500 in ODI cricket?" Well, certainly
Yeah.
they can get 500.
Also,
Certainly.
I think ever since Morgan left, this team has lost that sort of a bravado which they used to have in under Morgan. That
But
boldness.
but at that point of time, the Morgan's place was a bit secure in the team. He was already in the team performing well. Butler's form has been struggling in the ODI and T20 as of late. Hasn't done anything from the ODI World Cup. Hasn't done anything in T20 World Cup much against the stronger teams. Now your captain is under a bit of pressure. Captain is thinking about his own place, and there's a new coach who is gonna be take the new charges. Not ready, not ready with addressed with how that
Yeah, I
setup goes
mean
in the white ball setup.
yeah, I mean when he took that captaincy in 2022, right before the T20 World Cup, I think a couple of months, he had the India series. He lost both those series, and he was losing all the series. Then all of a sudden, the T20 World Cup happened. He was in good form. Alex Hills was in good form, and the bowling group performed well. He won the cup, but ever since it's just been downhill for Butler. His form declined. The team's form declined, and they have kept losing series.
And he does well in
Yeah, I
international
think we are
cricket.
having a lot of comments. So,
Yeah,
like Anubhav C, he's saying, I think Ritik's data is not working well tonight. Okay, let's see. Anubhav is saying, how likely do you think that it is? How likely do you think it is Bangladesh will win at least one test match in the upcoming series against India? They came close to winning the last time they faced each other in this format. So he's speaking of the Mirpur test, I think, but Bangladesh almost defeated India. But India in India, I mean, it's Bangladesh
I
will
understand the mid-put test.
even
You
win.
understand the mid-put test, and Bangladesh is so good at home. But you have to, if as the Indian team, even at home in test matches, if you have to be scared of Bangladesh, then I think we should be really concerned about a test team, which I'm not really. Irrespective of how they have performed in Pakistan, you have to look how which team has played. It's not like Bangladesh have played so better or brilliantly cricket. They have played decent cricket. They haven't played brilliant cricket. Get supported by all the kind of contributions Pakistan did with both bat and ball. There are so many point of time when the Pakistan could easily change the wind of the game. They failed to do that, and that's the difference between a good team and a bad team. India is a good team. India is a very good team in test matches, especially at home. I don't see Bangladesh getting any win. The first game is in Chennai, if I'm not wrong. Second game is
Yeah,
Pune.
yeah,
Where they
Chennai,
going?
Chennai.
And the second game?
First test is and the second
Well,
test I don't know. The second test I think it's in. Let me check the second test.
I think
I
it's in
think
not in Pune because the
uh,
Pune one is New Zealand.
I
So
think it is in India, Bangladesh. Okay, so yeah, second test is in Kanpur. So I think
okay,
I think
Kanpur.
I think that's the venue where Rachin Ravindra drew that test. It was in Kanpur only, I think.
Yeah,
Green
the
Park.
Green Park, yeah, Green Park Stadium. India played the 500 Test match against New Zealand in 2016 series. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right.
Kanpur is another pitch where they, so much slowness and spinning tracks. I don't think the only way that Bangladesh can have a chance is India struggles so much as they struggle in Sri Lanka. The batters struggle there, but can they struggle again? That's the only point I'm looking at. Life motivated. I have a question.
Yeah, so live motivator. Let me see how he is motivated or how he's
Oh,
trying to
no,
motivate us. I
he's
don't
going
know
to
what
add.
Braden is going to add in England white ball cricket because England is already fearless in test. He's adding value to test cricket, but in white ball they're already deadly.
Deadly,
No,
deadly.
at
Not,
at
not.
the moment, I don't think deadly. I mean, they were pathetic in the ODI World Cup, to be honest, and was almost on the verge of losing out a Champions Trophy qualification spot until Stokes decided to somehow push them into that Champions Trophy spot with, I think, two good knocks in those last two matches against
They
Pakistan
didn't,
and Netherlands.
and they didn't have a great time. They won against Pakistan, won
And it
against
was not that the
Bangladesh.
World Cup was a one-off bad campaign. They lost one ODI series against Australia in 2022. They lost their ODI series against South Africa in early 23. Then I think they lost their ODI series even after the World Cup against West Indies in the Caribbean. They lost the T20
Yeah,
series also in West Indies. So
and
they
they didn't
have lost
over,
quite a few series against Butler. It's not that the World Cup was a one-off abysmal campaign and they have been good throughout the year. They have been pretty poor, to be honest.
and they are on the course of knocked out before Scotland in a semi-final spot. So they are struggling so much. I think one of the reasons why they're struggling is that, as you mentioned, the Morgans, the bravado is mentioned. That's not expressing in the team at the moment, and Joss is a bit struggling in T20s and ODIs at the moment. So if the captain is not doing well, the
Yeah, I
pressure on
think
the
Butler has
captain.
sort of lost that the fearless thing. I mean, these days mostly I find him maybe trying to settle down the nerves and then maybe launch the attack, sort of that kind of gameplay. I mean, previously he could come and straight away smash 40 or 15, but these days he's not trying that way.
I think
Yeah.
one of the things that is the wicket keeping. I think he was being told by one of the coaches that if he plays in the ODIs, he won't be keeping. If he plays in a T20Is, which I'm not sure will he, because I think they have a fitness test on Sunday. If he plays in a T20I series, he won't be keeping. So I think they're taking up one responsibility to give him a little bit of fresh air at the moment. One of the things I've seen many players when they get the captaincy cap, they try to do too much with the job. They think I'm a leader. I have to take the momentum. I have to take the responsibility. That's something kind of kills someone's momentum. And Butler has been finding himself when he comes to India for the Rajasthan Royals. Doesn't have the pressure of the captaincy. Doesn't do all the things. He is absolutely free-minded. Smashes it everywhere. Gets the orange cap. Goes back home. Plays. Stays at home. So
Yeah, even in Rajasthan
free-minded.
Royals, Butler mostly takes that anchor kind of a role where he launches the attack only in the last phase of the game.
Yeah,
He doesn't
because
usually blast away in the power play. It's
yeah, because
Jaiswal who does the blasting
support
role.
the support he also gets there, which is missing at the moment in England team because all are struggling. And I think it's a very good thing that England did is giving some of the youngsters a chance against Australia to see how the upcoming the era is doing at the moment. The T20 blast is going on for some of the pretty good players. Last was Surrey won against Durham, so Sam Curran is getting back in the team. Getting some really good charge up. So all the kind of old players are getting
Yeah,
back in
I'm
the team.
actually excited more to see how does the ODI side shape up before the Champions Trophy. The T20 World Cup is still a couple of years away, but how does the ODI side shape up?
Also, I think
That's
we have a
good.
couple of questions, Saptarshi,
Yeah.
if you can pin those.
Yeah, I think what's Kanchan saying. So Kanchan is also with Anubhav. He is also hoping for some miracle in India. But man, you guys are pretty much optimistic, and I'm very happy to see your optimism. Uh,
Well, it's not taken lightly. That's a good thing. But should we really be scared of Bangladesh at home in test matches? That's the main question. Because if we really should be scared of, then I think we should really be concerned and think of not winning it or not dreaming a series win, hat trick of series in Australia. If we really be scared of Bangladesh, especially at home in test matches, no, 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 no way. No way
Yeah.
Bangladesh is gonna beat India at home in test match. If that happens, I don't know what will happen. The Indian team will be under really pressure. 3 months away from the Australia trip, you are losing a series against Bangladesh at home. Man, that's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, I think
If,
Sleek Edit has, yeah, he has asked this
yeah,
question second time. Yeah.
if that happens, I mean, definitely someone has to play maybe that Oli Pope kind of innings. Someone has to bowl like a Steve O'Key for Tom Hartley, and all these things have to happen in one single match.
Okay, Slick
And
Edit
India
is
have to
saying,
play the worst of cricket. So Sleek
yeah,
Edit, I think, is referring to the Pakistan Bangladesh series. And okay, so he was saying that to drop Babar, and he's saying that yes, the Babar is having some advantage that because the others are playing so bad that he can't even be dropped at the moment. That's what he's trying to mean.
can he be dropped? Because there are no other options at the moment, as you mentioned, and at the moment they don't have anyone from the domestic cricket going on, so they can't really drop him. Even if they drop him, the Pakistan media won't take it lightly at the moment. So the captain is struggling. I always look at the captain. Ricky Ponting always used to say that if you need to get the best teams, you have to always get the captain in a cheap mode. And if the captain struggles, the whole team will struggle anyway. So the moment his Shan Maksud is struggling, the whole team is struggling. And but the way Bauer was been dismissed in the whole series, if you look, the first match down the leg side, bit unfortunate, you would say, but then since then, edged into the keeper. Then the one in Shaki, a slide on, straight ball, he missed it, a bit of low. The last one, it was an absolute straight ball, and the leg didn't move, feet didn't move, and he played with a kind of a hard hand, with a moving kind of a head, and straight into a slip. That's the kind of technique you struggle when you are in your early 20s to start your cricket. But at this stage of time, I think it's all about the mentalness. It's not about anything about his form. It all has been down to how he is mentally strong, how he's taking it mentally. A little bit of mental freshness, a little bit of there. And as I mentioned in the last live interaction, one good innings and he'll be back. One good innings, just one score of 80 or 90 or maybe a century, even a 70, and that will be really, really advantage for him to come back in the group as the most batters do. They need the one good innings, and they always make a
Yeah,
note of
also
it.
so I think I was seeing some stats. I said this at the beginning also that South Shakil he's have I mean averaging pretty low, particularly against pace bowling, and I mean South Africa have a series against South Africa. So I'm just worried like will he even be able to stand there in front of Rabada, Ngidi, Nokia, Barger, all these guys bowling.
Uh, can he? I don't know, to be honest, because the whole Pakistan battle line is struggling. That's the issue.
Abdullah Shafiq is not able to stand
Yeah,
against pace bowling even on these dead tracks of Pakistan. What will he do
I,
once he goes to South Africa?
that's the point, because I thought he could be a great batter in the future of Pakistan cricket when he batted so brilliantly, especially in Sri Lanka against Pravad Jayasuriya, batted brilliantly against that spinner who was really kind of a one who has taken the test cricket like a duck to water. Um, and he batted against spin. His spin batting is really good. I think he's struggling against the spacer, and that's been very consistent in the last few series, and especially in these two matches in Rawalpindi. As you mentioned, the dead track, he's struggling there. I
I
think
think Utkarsh is
yeah.
saying,
Do you
do
think
you
that
think
they
there
are?
should be a cut in
Yeah,
the share of funds by IC to Pakistan rather and investing on Netherlands and Scotland?
that's a good question. That's a pretty good question. Should there be cut to fund?
To be honest, if I say of Scotland, I think when I watched the T20 World Cup, I felt as out of the S8 nations, the one who has shown the biggest promise is Scotland. To be honest, they batted really like a T20 proper T20 team. They had all the ingredients of proper T20 team. I think their bowling was a bit down, but still they have pretty decent type of varieties. They have a left arm spinner, they have a off spinner, the pacers, and I think they have all the ingredients to become a good T20 team if nurtured properly.
the question is being pretty complicated, I would say. Do you think if it's more me, I think they should. But the good thing is, or kind of a very easy thing at the moment is the Scotland, Netherlands, both are associate nations. They don't play longest format of the game. So all the funds that Pakistan get or the leagues they get, they can usually use in the test matches, and the kind of funds ICC won't do it. That's the very kind of a simple bottom line, Utkarsh. ICC won't do it, even if they, no matter how much Pakistan struggle, no matter how bad they become in cricket, they are always the kind of a generator in the revenue for ICC. They're always that golden box where you always get the golds and the Christmas gifts. Always ICC always gets shared from the Pakistan's revenue. Yeah, the mostly at the break three in the Australia and England, but we have to see no matter what, the Champions Cup is coming, so they're always going to get the revenue from Pakistan at the moment. So at the moment, they will anyway take the risks of cutting the share with all that going on between PCB and BCCI. But you mentioned it pretty well. They should invest on Netherlands and Scotland, especially Netherlands also did really well in the ODI World Cup. They beat Bangladesh
Yeah,
in Kolkata, and they
yeah.
beat,
I
I
think
think, in
The
close.
Netherlands side is more suited to the maybe 50 over format at the moment than the 20 over format. But
Yeah,
if you speak of the 20 over format, I think it's Scotland.
yeah, he's right. Since 2021 has been dominating the
Yes.
opposite in world in ODI as well as T20. Also,
Yeah, I
Pakistan
mean
has
Netherlands. I
PSL.
remember that match against West Indies in that World Cup qualifier where they chased down 380 or something, and then there was, I mean, it was a drawn match, and then I think in the Super Over they won it. I think Logan
See,
Van Beek hit 5 sixes or something.
See, he says Pakistan has PSL also a substitute of revenue. See, the PSLs won't really help them in the format. It's always about the boards. If the IPL, the revenue that India gets from the IPL, they don't use it in the test matches or ODIs or T20s. They use it in the BCCIs, they're getting the salaries of the members or, the generation of the pub venues, maybe the groundsman, so all the kind of facilities, the gym, the NCA, the new NCA that has been established by Jay Shah at the moment, the second NCA in Bangalore at the moment, they're pretty good. They have, I think, 40 or 30 kind of pitches. That's where you use that kind of revenue that you get from the Premier Leagues. So Pakistan not getting that any share from the PSL and using it in the test matches. They use it in the cricket board. But you mentioned, yeah, the Netherlands have done really well 2021. They did beating South Africa twice in two World Cups. Not a great, but not an easy job. India have been struggling so much from the start. Very recently have started to do well against South Africa in ODI World Cups or T20 World Cups or ICC tournaments, as you mentioned. But yeah, Netherlands have been doing really well. Even Scotland, they were pretty much inch closer just to get a qualification for a semi-final in the West Indies T20 World Cup. So they have done really pretty well. But yeah, if you say what do you think, yeah, I think they should share the fund. But if you ask what all ICC do, they won't. That's the pretty bottom line. They won't share the fund at the moment for sure.
Yeah,
I think
and we have
bloodline.
another question. Hmm.
Yeah, Bloodline Cricket is back. Also, guys, please keep shooting your comments. Also, you can
Surely,
shoot
man.
your comments on the IPL auction and retentions. That's one big topic in our agenda tonight. And till now, we haven't got a lot of comments on that. So
Yeah.
please, I mean, there will be
That's
surely a lot of questions. Last day also, there were a lot of questions regarding CSK, RCB, MS Dhoni, Rohit Sharma future, Hardik Pandya. So just let us know.
Pretty,
that hot
excited.
topic we are about to start. Just waiting for your comments, guys.
But to be honest, pretty excited to see, first half an hour, and we have got so many comments where you can interact. So that's really pretty
Yeah,
good
really,
thing.
really encouraging. Really
Really
encouraging to
appreciate.
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So yeah,
Please keep
bloodline.
sharing the videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. So Bloodline Cricket, I think he's having fun. Yeah, I think Pakistan cricket should take break from cricket for this time. This is the best solution for not getting insulted back to back time in front of home crowd.
Where they are getting break anyway. Bloodline cricket, they're getting break for a month before they meet
Yeah,
England in Multan.
their next series is from 7th October, so exactly a month, a bit
Month
more than a
from
month.
now. Yeah, so Multan, the break is really important when the team does well. Team doesn't really do well. Actually, I'm wholly things because the way I saw the series, I think I remember writing an article. One of my editors asked to write me an article on Pakistan Bangladesh series, and I said why to need it? Pakistan will win it easily. And he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, surely. Bangladesh is not going to beat Pakistan in Pakistan in test matches." He said, "See, Pakistan hasn't done well T20 World Cup." I said, "Yeah, but T20 World Cups, most of the T20 games, I always believe it's a bit circus. In my understanding, that shortest format is a circus at the moment. So more than skills, you have to get some luck to do well. And test matches is all about skills. So Pakistan has better skills in Bangladesh at home, surely at home in test matches." And he said, "No, no, please write a letter, write a piece on that."
Yeah,
I said,
also I
"No,
think
just
Rajatava
do
is
that."
joining us. Rajatava has been a bit
Hello,
late
Rajat.
tonight.
Yeah,
But
I'm sorry. I had some bit of work, so
No issues.
Yeah,
Okay, Utkarsh.
so Shubhradeep, as you were saying about that
Yeah,
And
break.
as I said,
we also have
as
a
I said,
question, I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Take
Yeah,
it, take
yeah,
it.
Santosh, if
I
you can
think
pin the question. Yeah.
yeah,
I have
Utkarsh
been
is saying
studying about associate nations, and the one thing that's causing a less grow is the high cost of hosting international matches. Like Ireland has cancelled their tour of Australia at home. Yeah, it is. So this is why I want ICC to develop a stadium develop stadiums in associate countries. See, even if ICC build, that is important. As you said, it's important to build stadiums. Give them proper facilities, proper gym conditions, but at the end of the day, if you do something for someone, you always want to get something back. Will ICC get it back? That's the main question they always have to think of. Even as you mentioned, the Ireland series has been cancelled. Pretty bad. I understand Ireland, but yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good
I think
question
you're
actually.
talking about that ROI part, the return on investment. I think that is driving all these
Yeah,
decisions.
only decision, because even if you say the Ireland, the game that's been going on was going on at the moment, Australia bashed Scotland in Edinburgh. I was watching the game on fan code and I thought, yeah, pretty good things and all the kind of things. But the only thing I always struggle to see with associate nations that don't really drive sports is the sports at the moment the tipping point is the sports at the top level in that point of time. It's like if you have to wait for something. What does
he's
FD mean?
saying fixed
It's like,
deposit.
okay, fixed deposit. Okay, you have to wait for some time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
there will be
wait.
a login period.
Yeah, they can wait, but the ICC at that kind of a point of time when they have kind of lost the quality of waiting, you know, it's like impatience. They have lost the patience in their home because they're getting so much from the BCCI, from the Australia, from England, and I think it's their job more than ICC. It's the job of the India, Australia, and England to take part and go there, play in Scotland. Australia did a brilliant job by going to the Scotland and playing there, helping them. I think England have done well in going to Netherlands or Scotland. They've gone to Scotland once under Morgan. I think in a ODI game they played there. That was a
Yeah, they
fantastic thing.
lost that match,
India,
I think, by 8 runs or something.
yeah, they lost. See, even if England is going, the margin is so narrow that it's just 8 runs in the ODI, and that's true when England is so good in ODI cricket. I think India should start doing it at a consistent racing. India have so much powerful. They have so many players, so many good players who can easily go there and help Ireland or any other country getting the revenues back. So that's something they should start to look at more than
And
ICC.
so, as we are gearing
CCI,
up to discuss on the IPL, our IPL expert Gaurav is here.
Yeah. Hi, Gaurav.
he's not showing up.
Hi,
Yes,
Gaurav.
yes. What are you doing, man?
Yeah, so he's ready with a lot of news. He has a lot of news, a lot
Yeah,
of
I think
Gaurav,
news. What's happening among the teams?
you would
he has
like to
So
been
I
take this
think
studying.
question?
let's take Krik Shiram's question.
Yeah.
Guys, I heard news
News
Ishan
guys,
Kishan and Surya on RCB's radar because after DK and
Faf
Faf
retirement?
retirement,
Why did Faf retire, man? When did Faf retire?
First of all, when
Has
did
he?
Faf retired?
When did?
Guys, I
and
Shriram
have
is there.
heard news
so
that Ishan.
anyways, I mean he's saying that Ishan Kishan and Surya are on RCB's radar as they want a wicket keeper, and Ishan can be the opener also with wicket maybe, and Surya for captaincy.
Yes, Ishan can go there. Ishan, because Ishan is not in Mumbai Indians retentions list. If you see Mumbai Indians retentions list, even if you don't include one of the big four, then it will be Hardik. In my view, whatever I have heard that Hardik Pandya,
He's
Jasprit
staying.
Bumrah, yeah, they are staying, and one of the Rohit Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav, and there will be Tilak Verma and one uncapped. Uncapped, there is Nehal Wadera, Akash Madwal. One of the guys between them can be retained.
I think Utkarsh is not
So
happy with IPL. He thinks IPL is 8 months to discuss real cricket.
I don't
Real.
think Ishan Kishan retaining because he's a 15 crore slab man. So I don't think Ishan Kishan retaining in MI. He can be RTM'd, but he can't be retained. So
Well,
I think yeah,
I
Virat.
just want to give a shout out to Utkarsh. He's like me. He says discuss real cricket. So he also thinks that
Utkarsh has very
IPL is
strong
a
views, I must
he
say.
also he's like me. He thinks IPL is a joking game. He's a joker. It's a circus. He also thinks like me. Absolutely, discuss real cricket. But yeah, as you mentioned, Surya,
Maybe
I've
someday
heard.
we should bring Gautam Gambhir on the show and put Shubhradeep one on one and
Oh
have
my,
an argument on whether this
that'll be fun. That'll
IPL
be
is real
fun.
cricket or not.
The first question I will
I
ask
don't
you.
see. I don't see. I don't see Ishan. I don't see Ishan and Surya both going to RCB, but one of them can.
I think
I think
Surya.
Surya to KKR. That news has been making some runs. Uh, we already had a discussion on that previously. Also, I think is Surya going
Well,
to KKR?
I
That's a
don't
big
see
question.
Surya. I don't
before
see
we,
Surya parting away with MI.
okay,
I
as we
don't see.
discussed, just want to announce to the guys who are seeing that that guy on the red shirt, his name is Gaurav, and he's a huge fan of Mumbai, which one of the time in the past used to call one family. Now it's called broken family. So just for
No,
all
no,
those
no. We
guys who
are
are
one
watching,
family. We are one family.
really,
We will.
all
We
of
are
your
one
family
family.
members are gone to
Gora,
different
please,
families.
please don't say this. I was in the ground for three MI matches.
Oh my goodness,
We will
you guys
retain.
are.
We will retain all the four: Hardik, Surya, Bumrah, and Rohit. All the
So
four.
Oh,
everything got healed after 29th June. You were saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything got in
the
there.
guy,
Hardik will be
wait.
captain.
The way
Mark
Mumbai
my
guys
word.
are just bashing Hardik Pandya, I thought it's the last match, and Hardik also was stunned, like he's bashed out in the
So if
last
all
session. Suddenly,
so Gaurav, if all
yeah,
four are retained, who do you think will be the captain?
Hardik Pandya. There will be
no,
no change.
they will
There
rotate.
will be no change.
First match Hardik, second match Rohit, third match Bumrah, fourth match Surya. That will rotate the captaincy. Help in
No,
other
no, no.
regional
Hardik will
leagues.
be captain.
What is
Match,
Utkarsh saying?
yeah,
Utkarsh, maybe you can put some real cricket questions, maybe.
he's absolutely bang on target with IPL and other regional leagues.
The
The
IPL and
Soet
other
Mustaq Ali Trophy seems irrelevant. Absolutely, Utkarsh. You are absolutely right. What happens? There was the kind of a bridge. The past time there was a bridge between domestic cricket and Indian cricket. The bridge was if you do well in domestic, you will get a chance national team. Now the bridge has been shifted. It's IPL and domestic, IPL and international cricket. If you do well in IPL, you'll straight away get in the Indian team, which wasn't the case, which shouldn't be the case at the moment. I am really concerned. But you have to
I
see
think Rohit
how
Sharma is going
IPL
to
has helped.
Rajasthan.
IPL has
Wow,
helped.
that's some interesting
I
view.
think we have another comment, Saptarshi. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Bloodline Cricket. I think he's done with all his homeworks and he has been ready for live from the first second tonight, which is very encouraging to be honest.
Really smart
Absolutely.
comment. Smart comment. He said Rohit Sharma is going to Rajasthan because Rahul Dravid is appointed as a coach in Rajasthan, and Rohit and Dravid bond is really possible.
No, no, no,
The
no, no.
guy is struggling.
Bloodline.
The guy is struggling. The Mumbai fan is struggling.
You are just making God up more and more angry, man.
Oh
No, no,
no!
no, not angry. Bloodline dot cricket. I'm answering your question. That Rohit Sharma is staying at MI. He is the mainstay and the leader of the MI. He is going to.
No, the leader is Hardik Pandya at the moment, man.
Huh?
Hardik
Who is
Pandya
the
is the
leader?
captain.
Who is the captain in
No,
Mumbai?
he is the leader. Leader.
Really?
एक होता है ना leader. Leader.
कौन
एक
सा लीडर? जिसको तुमने कहा कि लॉन्ग ऑन पे जाओ, लॉन्ग ऑफ पे
like
जाओ,
Virat.
मिड
Virat
ऑफ
is
पे
the
जाओ.
leader. Whoever is the captain, like whoever is the captain, Virat is the leader. So that is
आया.
Rohit Sharma is also a leader. बड़ा दादा
Great.
बोलते हैं
Oh.
हमारा
I think
बड़ा
Rohit will
दादा
be
है.
stunned. Rohit will be
Rohit is the
surprised with
big
your
brother.
comment.
Yeah,
Big
also, I
brother.
mean, that Rahul Dravid to Rajasthan News is the
Yeah,
latest
yeah.
First
update,
of
to be
all,
honest.
Bloodline.cricket. See, Rohit Sharma can't be the captain of Rajasthan Royals. So going to Rajasthan Royals is not possible. If he has to play as a player, he will play as a player in Mumbai Indians itself. So I don't see Rohit Sharma going to
Yeah,
Rajasthan
at the
because
moment, to be honest, if someone needs a captain, who are those teams? I think if Lucknow releases KL Rahul,
yeah,
they
there are
can go
four
for
teams.
Rohit.
There are four teams. Lucknow, there are Delhi Capitals, there are Royal Challengers Bangalore, there are one more team, I guess, Punjab Kings. These four teams are
Punjab.
looking for the captains.
Punjab definitely.
Or-
Mushfiqar has not been there. So Punjab definitely. I'm not sure about Delhi. Yeah, I heard that Rishabh Pant maybe is coming to Chennai, which is a bit.
Delhi, whatever I have heard, that Delhi, one of the group, the Kiran Gandhi Balajo group, they are not happy with
Yeah.
Rishabh Pant's leadership. So you might see a change and big development in Delhi.
As a Chennai fan, I'm welcoming Rishabh Pant anywhere in the CSK camp at any point of time. So I'm really happy to see Pant is coming, and that
But
will
it,
be pretty good.
but
If he,
in that case, do you think? I mean, Dhoni's place in the squad becomes dubious.
Dhoni is
oh no,
definitely
man,
staying. IPL
he is
equals to Dhoni.
he
Dhoni
is the
equals to
brand.
IPL.
He is the
He's
whole
he,
business in the
he's a
CSK
brand.
team.
All the broadcasters, all the stakeholders
Definitely not.
earning their money
Even
because of
Yeah,
Dhoni.
exactly. That is my point. So, would you want to play
yeah,
Rishabh Pant just as a just as a batsman in, I mean, at number three or something? That
uh,
would that be his role?
If
Because
Rishabh goes,
I don't see Dhoni fielding for 20 overs,
sure,
no,
sure,
no
sure.
or
If
you
way.
can use
Rishabh goes,
or you can use Dhoni as an impact substitute.
that might happen. That might happen. Impact
That could
substitute.
happen. That could really happen. But what if they
Yeah, we have another
bowl
question.
first?
Poor Sanju.
Poor
Utkarsh,
Sanju.
Poor
he is a
Sanju,
Then
good player. Every day
he has
searching his
actually
players. He is a
sacrificed
person.
his. Maybe he should post
shirtless
start
picture of pant.
I,
maybe
Never
I
getting
think
into
I think
politics.
Sanju needs to
a
play a
Bollywood
good
actress.
innings when it actually matters. He has
Well,
been given multiple opportunities, and every
Actually,
time,
Sanju, yes, Sanju actually didn't capitalize his chances.
exactly.
That's why.
yeah, never.
Yeah,
Bro, if Rohit is playing, so you are
even in this year's
saying
IPL in the group stages, Sanju was phenomenal, and then his form somehow faded away towards the fag end of the
towards the
tournament
end.
when it mattered. The
Whenever
three
he
knockout
got
games.
chances, he didn't capitalize the chances like uh, any other big players.
Yeah, Sanju
He's
was
also
also
saying,
given chance in the warm up game against Bangladesh in the
Yes,
T20
yes,
World
yes,
Cup.
yes.
yeah,
He didn't
Yeah, even in the Sri Lanka series,
perform.
he couldn't capitalize a lot.
he's
Yes,
saying
yes.
Rohit
So
is
yeah,
staying. So you are
bloodline
saying
cricket is saying if Rohit is staying, you are
between
saying between Bumrah
Rohit
and
is
Sky, one
playing
of them not
because
going to return because four retention plus two RTM rule is happening, so you can retain only three Indians.
see there is
no,
a issue for Mumbai. There is a
see retention का
big
rule
issue with
अभी नहीं
Mumbai
आया
if
है.
they drop one of them. No. I am thinking that they can't, just drop someone from the squad and think of getting them back in the RTM rule. All of these players will be go so high if they go in the RTM rule.
इसीलिए that's what I am
So I
saying
don't
ना
think
कि
see any of
four.
them getting back in the RTM.
I
Yeah,
think there will be that the four Indian plus two foreigner or four Indian plus one uncapped or one foreigner. This
And
is going to happen
and
because
even if this is the case, I think like even if you are allowed to retain three Indians, and according to Gaurav, if Mumbai are planning to keep all the four, I think the obvious choices to keep will be Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Bumrah, because
Okay.
Hardik Pandya is kind of a problematic character. So I don't think many other IPL teams will go for Hardik Pandya in the auction for a big value. So I think Mumbai can buy back Hardik Pandya in auction for a reasonable amount of
but
money.
the thing
Do you
is
want to release an asset of like Hardik Pandya in the auction? He can bowl, he
never
can bat,
never
he can
never
captain.
never
that's
never
the
never.
issue. Yeah, as I said,
But
you
the thing
cannot
is
And
drop
Hardik
Mumbai.
anyone.
Pandya, I think in the IPL there are three irreplaceable players: Hardik, Rashid Khan, Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah,
You just don't have anyone to replace these two.
I beg to differ with the with other point that Hardik Pandya, if he comes to the auction, but teams like Lucknow, Punjab, RCB will go all guns blazing for him
Who
because
knows?
all
Even CSK can go for him.
even CSK, Mahi Bhai
Actually,
and
it's
Possible.
my wish, but I hope it happens.
Mahi Bhai and Hardik has a very good camaraderie. I don't see Hardik coming to the auction. He will be retained. Mark my words. When the retentions come, he will be retained as the first player in the Mumbai
well, it
Indians
has to. I
retention.
think one of those
See,
insiders
I
from
think
Mumbai
when
said
Mumbai
it.
went for that trade last year, they kept in mind the future picture. They didn't do it for just 1 year.
Because
Yeah,
this is
that's the
Mumbai Indians, boss. This is not
smartness.
Punjab Kings. Mumbai Indians.
How about rise
Yeah,
of
we have another question. Saptarshi, if you can pin that question. Yeah.
How would
How
be
would
the captain of MI if Rohit Sumaya Bumrah stays?
how
Who
would
I
someone
think he's saying who would be the captain of MI if Rohit Bumrah. So he's saying Hardik released and Rohit to captain. I mean, if Hardik gets released, definitely Rohit.
But
Definitely.
if
Yeah.
Hardik
If
stays,
Hardik gets
then
released,
Hardik anyway. Even if Hardik
no,
stays, there's no way.
I don't think if Surya or Bumrah desperately wants to be the captain, then Rohit might say, okay, let them captain.
Yes, that's it.
then
Rohit
probably
would
it will
not
be
have any
Surya
problem.
looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah. Because Rohit would
And at
not
the
have any
moment, I
problem
don't think
going
MI
under Surya or
MI have
Bumrah.
anything to think about their overseas recruitments because they don't have that good overseas players to retain anyone. So it's
They have
mostly
no
about the
one.
Indian
They have no
contingent.
one. Who do they have? They have
Huh.
no
I,
one. Team David struggled
What
so
are you
badly
saying?
the last season, and they have
Team
no one
Yes,
in
David,
so
the.
life motivator is with us. He is also saying if Hardik comes to the auction, 20 crore minimum, he will break the bank, to be honest. He will create record.
That's a strong
yes,
statement.
20 crore is also less life
Yeah,
motivator.
I'm
He will
thinking he's an all-rounder,
that
Indian all-rounder, bowls
Indian
all over.
all-rounder, he can bowl well, he can bat anywhere in the order, he can field well, he can captain the side. and
Give him
he has
30.
age on his side.
asset.
Give him 30 crore. Mitchell Stark. Do you guys
25
think there should
25
be a
26 करोड़ तो
limitation?
लेके जाएगा वो
Do you guys really
minimum.
think there should be limitation of the price of any of the players? Because I think some of the prices gets a bit crazy. There is Mitchell Stark and Pat Cummins one. Should there be
Yeah,
limitation
also I
here?
think it more happened because it was a mini auction and there were not too many bowlers to go after.
Yeah,
So maybe coming, I don't think in a mega auction such crazy things happen that often. But
yeah, but
then again,
even
if
in a
someone like Hardik comes,
even
it will happen.
yeah, but even in a mini auction, do you guys think there should be limitation on the price? That's it. No, you can't go beyond it. Do you think, guys? Do you think? What do you
Yeah,
think?
I think I have one point to add here. I think if
Yeah.
you see about foreign players, and I think I have mentioned this in one of our previous videos. So sometimes I
Hmm.
feel that these foreign players, they are maybe not that serious about IPL even after when they are picked at a really high price. So I mean that's
Yeah.
not fair actually. You're paid so high and you're not taking the tournament seriously. You are saying that okay, I have some mental issues. I need to go for my some personal
Yeah, I
exigencies.
think
That's not
regarding
the
that,
case.
BCCI has decided something. We discussed about that maybe
That
you
that
can't
shouldn't
withdraw right
happen.
before the IPL.
I think
I am
I
absolutely against that.
honestly, as a KKR fan, I was really surprised that Mitchell Stark did not come up with any excuses throughout the entire tournament
Yeah,
and told
you had the traumas of 2018 when Tom Curran
exactly.
replaced Mitchell Stark.
I think the management should take care of it. But whatever BCCI comes up with a new rule, there will be one of those players who will send the manager and say that mental fitness is there, mental issues. And as that point of time, the current era, you cannot question any player's mental issue, and there will be some sort of loopholes in the whole rule. I think there should be one of those crystal clear that if you are being bored, you have to come there, no matter you play or not. You have to
Yeah.
stay in the squad. You have to stay in the squad. You have to spend all the 2 months with Indian cricket or in
But then
India
again,
with your team.
some players don't come here, but just come to have fun, and it looks like they
Come
deliberately
to
play
have
bad.
fun and come to earn some free
Use
cash
it.
maybe.
Oh, no issues. Come
Look at
here. You
Maxwell, for
stay in the
example.
squad. Stay with the team.
See that
Stay with the
that
squad.
definitely you
Practice.
can't put any rules to control that. That's up to the player how he will perform.
I think it was one of those. So one of my friends, he said that it was Sunrisers, Washington Sundar. One of his managers said, I think it was Sunrisers team manager. He said because they have got but so less money, he has a bit of an issue and he's not coming. Had it been more, he could have easily come. What?
Yeah, also I think Maxwell when he was in Punjab in 2020, I mean he
Yeah,
was in super form coming into the season because he hit that brilliant 100 against England, winning that ODI after 5 down, and then straight away he came to the IPL and I think he didn't even hit a six throughout the entire season.
okay, that's a
And
pretty
then
good
right after the
question.
IPL, he was smashing India left right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
have
a
a
pretty good
question now.
question from Utkarsh. Why a person who is India's captain want to play under someone? Why Bumrah would play under Surya? Bumrah is a senior to Surya in MI, and why Rohit, Boom, and Surya will play Hardik, seeing his past in my form. Okay, so he's thinking that if India's captain, he can't play under someone. Um, that's a very diplomatic question, to be honest, because some of the
So
biggest
yeah,
Indian
this is
players,
the quite,
Okay,
quite
let me answer this question.
yeah,
See,
okay. Go up.
Bumrah is an asset. He has been picked by Mumbai Indians in 2013, and he has been a part of the MI setup so long. So Bumrah, whatever I have heard that Bumrah is happily ending his career in Mumbai Indians. He wants his career to end in Mumbai Indians itself.
that's
Uh,
what you are thinking. That's your mind
I'm not
knowledge.
thinking. I'm not thinking. I have heard,
That's
and
your wish. That's
I have
your
heard
wish.
that. Yeah. And
See,
Rohit
guys,
is
if you are
also
Mumbai Indians fans, definitely listen to Goda because he will give you a lot of optimism, a lot of hopes.
Lot of hopes.
also
That's your
Rohit
wish
is
list.
But I, but I,
also Rohit is,
but
Rohit is
personally, as a KKR fan, I want Bumrah to play at least one season for KKR because KKR has a history of playing all the top fast bowlers since its advent.
No,
You
Bumrah and
start from
Hardik are such assets. All the team fans will want them to play at least
Mumbai
once for their
Indians.
team.
See, Utkarsh, but Mumbai Indians will sell their soul to retain Bumrah. Okay,
it completes it completes the set. We started with Shoaib Akhtar. We had Wasim Akram as our coach. We have played
let
Shane Bond. We have played Brett Lee. Then
Pat,
I
Pat
think Mitchell
Cummins,
Stark, Pat
Pat
Cummins,
that's
Cummins.
coming. Little Stark.
Lockie Ferguson.
Lockie Ferguson.
Yeah.
So
I
I
think Trent
don't see
Bolt also
that happening
played
in
for one
Mumbai
season.
Indians. I don't see
Umar
that
Gul for
happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that is happening, but Yeah,
in Mumbai Indians happily. One solution they
yeah.
can add.
Maybe
One
Mumbai
solution.
management can mess up once more and better.
Once you say once more, they have
One
done it
solution they
thrice,
can add.
twice, so many times.
All the three comes together. One theory I'm hearing that if all the three comes together and say, we want that Rohit Sharma should captain or Surya should captain. In that case, Hardik might have to leave because if all three comes together, you have to retain a combo, right? A combo होता है पैकेज. तो एक
हाँ.
पैकेज अगर अगर बोलता है कि भाई हम तो रहेंगे उसको निकालो, है ना? तो
See
उस
what you
See,
have
केस
said.
there
Utkarsh
are
you
two
said
new
if they
comments.
retain, if they retain four of them, Mumbai will be the current Pakistan. He's having so fun.
If there is
Utkarsh,
four of them, why
Utkarsh,
will be correct in
I'm just,
Pakistan?
I'm,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just asking Utkarsh, which franchise do you follow? Which franchise do you fan of? Just comment it. You are fan of
Lahore
which franchise of
Qalandars.
the IPL? That will be really fun.
नहीं
That will make
पाकिस्तान
it.
तो नहीं बनेगा उत्कर्ष
That will
पाकिस्तान
be
नहीं
really,
बनेगा
that will spice up the whole interaction. But yeah,
मुंबई
take that
इंडियंस को
one.
पता है कि मैनेज कैसे करना है स्टार्स को बिग बिग स्टार्स को कैसे मैनेज
Meanwhile,
करना है वो
Saptarshi,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we have a
can
Utkarsh,
comment.
question based on
if you are a
SRH.
CSK fan, if you are a CSK fan, you have got two friends here.
Yeah,
Yeah, meanwhile, we have a question on SRH. Yeah.
I think
yeah
I'm the
Yeah,
SRH
only
is
so
a
KKR
real
fan.
headache.
so a
I think
different
Am I the only?
franchise apart from the holy trinity of CSK, MI, RCB,
I get
KKR, all these big teams. I think SRH is in a really real headache because they want to retain one more foreign player other than foreign players, then Indian and Punjab want. Yeah, so I think the thing he's trying to refer is if only two foreign players are allowed, whom out of Henry Klassen, Pat Cummins, Travis said are they gonna drop?
I think Henrik Klassen should be an auto choice because a player
First
who
one.
is a player who is a middle order player, wicket
Yes.
keeper, and a gun finisher and a brutal spin hitter. In Indian conditions, you can't think beyond
Drop him,
Henrik
yeah.
Klassen. Uh, and among Pat Cummins and Travis Head, I want to explain a bit. I want to draw two conclusions because if they want to have Pat Cummins as their captain, like they have already made their mind that Pat Cummins is going to our captain, then Pat Cummins. Otherwise, they as a player, Travis Head brings a lot to the table. So in that case, they
Another
should go.
thing is, will Pat Cummins play all the seasons? Next year again, he's gonna have
That
the
is
WTC final.
that is the
He will
big
play the
question. That is the
Champions
big question.
Trophy. Then he has the Ashes in December. Will he again miss like he missed in 2023?
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
I
yeah.
am I am dropping Cummins.
Probably.
For only reason
Yeah.
is the Cummins. If Cummins is in drop, you are getting so much money for the mega auction. That's one point. Second point, Travis said means 7 crores, so you're keeping 7 crores in the bank, and you're sure the batsman will not, say I'm not coming because of the extra fatigue. It's always the bowlers who always say that I'm not coming because of the mental pressure on the things of Australia will get one of the series in
You can
in
always
yeah,
buy you can always buy Cummins or use right to match.
yeah, that's the issue. But they have that
Yeah, but
one
the thing is, if they're deciding to make Cummins the captain, you just can release the captain and buy him back in the auction. That looks pretty weird, to be
Let's
make
honest.
look
someone else the
hard.
captain. I think they have pretty much good chance. Henry Klassen has captain in the SA20 league or the domestic cricket, so he
Abhishek
has
Sharma.
a captain
Abhishek
thing.
Sharma is a good
Abhishek Sharma is a good one.
captain.
So use them in a better way. The captain T20s is all
Yeah,
about the
I think
management.
SRH have a headache with their overseas because I think if they have to retain any Indian, do they have any Indian to retain? To be honest,
Abhishek.
maybe
Abhishek
Nitish Reddy.
Sharma. Abhishek
Abhishek
Yeah,
Sharma.
Sharma.
Abhishek Sharma. Okay, okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot it. Sorry, Abhishek
Natrajan
Sharma.
and Nitish Reddy.
and
Abhishek
he
Sharma,
said,
Natrajan and Nitish Reddy.
and Sleek Eddie said one retention rule for Punjab. Whom will they retain? That one. Who is there?
Punjab का retention, Punjab one retention. That is
Who?
Harshdeep.
Ashok.
Arshdeep is also we have to see Arshdeep भी retain होना चाहते हैं या नहीं.
That's the
If
issue. That's
Arshdeep
the point.
says if Arshdeep says I want to see my future go and see an upward direction because all the franchises like MI, CSK, KKR they are the big franchises and if you want your career safe you want to go to these franchises. So Arshdeep might say ki, please release me. I want to go to the
See,
auction
See, when you
and
are
I want
comparing two teams, just say CSK and CSK and MI. Don't bring KKR. Yeah? Two trophies down, man. Don't bring KKR in the same comparison. Just say MI and CSK. We are five there, so don't bring KKR in the list. They are still two down.
Gaurav is
Wait,
just being humble here.
no, no, no.
Punjab
Who are
Kings
the?
in Punjab Kings perspective, I see only one retention.
Yeah,
I
Arshdeep only,
see
to be
no
honest.
one.
No, no,
I
no,
I
think
see no
Arshdeep,
Utkarsh
one.
is
not
back, though.
Arshdeep.
Yes, till now
I'm not.
Utkarsh. Please
I
say
don't
your
see them
the team
retaining
you
Arshdeep.
support.
I
Yeah,
don't see
Utkarsh,
them
please.
retaining Arshdeep. I see only
You,
one retention, that is an uncapped player, and that is Shashank Singh.
Utkarsh, please say
So,
that
Pradeep,
which team
KKR,
will lead.
KKR has won more IPL trophies at Chepauk than CSK.
Well, doesn't matter.
But how
Doesn't
does it
matter.
matter? You count the
Doesn't
total
matter.
number of trophies, I think.
It
The
doesn't really
CSK has more
matter.
IPL trophies at Wankhede than Mumbai.
Okay, we have a question.
Is it?
Yes, they
Yeah,
won
we
in
have
2018. Mumbai
2018.
till now
Nobody is
haven't won
there.
a
Oh,
single in Wankhede.
okay.
Yes,
Utkarsh,
Mumbai have never
don't
played a
overlook,
final in Wankhede.
don't overhear my comment
I,
or
I,
my
I, I,
word.
I
Yeah.
think only CSK has played back-to-back finals. I think, or has Mumbai?
No,
Mumbai,
MI played it, but they
Am I?
played in that COVID time, and so 2020 was in UAE.
right.
Okay, so let's get back to Utkarsh's question. In IPL contract, you can increase money as much as you want. Okay,
Uh,
so
he
without
says
losing the purse.
you are gonna increase
So
my money.
Yeah. He's right. He's right.
क्या कह रहा है ये?
You can increase money.
How?
I'm giving you an example. Like Virat Kohli was retained in KL Rahul was retained in 17 crore in 2022 mega auction,
yeah, I
but
think
the
Virat was also
15
getting
crore was
17 for the from 18 to 22, 18
15
to
Okay,
crore
21.
he's
was
a
the
RCB
minimum
fan.
cost.
He is a RCB fan. Bloodline cricket. Oh man, he's a
Okay,
RCB
so
fan.
and the fellow RCB fan has joined Bloodline Cricket.
They are
As
going to buy
RCB fan, yeah.
Alzari and Loki.
Is there
See,
any
one
RCB fan
thing,
among us?
No.
Ritik,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
team? Which team? RCB?
But Gaurav is
RCB.
wearing red. Why are you wearing red, man? Gaurav.
My goodness. He's a Punjab
I don't
fan.
have blue right now.
He's a Punjab fan.
The blue turns red. The blue
When
turns
you
red.
don't have any kind of color shot that a franchise you are supporting, just do it like me. Wear white.
Yes,
There's no
he
team
is
of white.
supporting Test cricket at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Ambassador
yeah,
of Test cricket.
that's a real
Ranji
cricket.
Trophy.
That's
Ranji
yes,
Trophy.
yeah. You can say
As a
anything you
RCB
already
fan,
want.
my
There, it's a real
expectation
cricket.
Hazelwood bold, but they are going to buy Alzari and Loki. Ace hala cup nam de.
See, one thing I'm really think crystal clear in
Hey,
my mind that
Yeah, to be
when
Alzari, they are not going to take anymore.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think
Alzari
RCB
कहाँ गया?
at the auction table, maybe they have tried their best. And in fact, last year, I think at the fag end, they could get that combo right when they had that string of wins. They had 6 or 7 consecutive wins and finally lost in that eliminator to
They, they
Rajasthan
even
Royals. They had a
tried
fantastic
to
win against
take
Chennai Super
Pat
Kings also.
Cummins. If you remember, they even tried to take Pat Cummins by spending 20 crore. Even they had 22 crore in their purse. That was a shocker for me.
Yeah, and
true,
last season I think it was like they didn't have a lot of bowlers on paper, a lot of big bowling names, and they mostly tried to make do with the smaller names. It was the batting which they richly invested in, and I think they had a really good batting lineup. Virat was in real good form. Fav was smacking
Rajat
it around.
Patida,
Rajat Patidar, I
Jay
mean, he is
Patida.
a brilliant spin hitter to be
Will
honest. I
Jack,
mean, his
Will
spin hitting is
Jacks,
second to
Cameron
none,
Green,
DK.
and
DK.
yeah, DK
Jack,
also was
DK.
providing those finishing touches.
Cameron
Cameron
Maxwell, I
Green.
Green.
think he was again having that kind of a Punjab 2020 season.
See, I don't know what you guys think, but one thing I'm really crystal clear that I think
Maxwell,
in all
Maxwell,
the
I am
seasons,
seeing him in LSG. I am seeing Maxwell in
Yeah,
LSG.
so I want to ask Bloodline Cricket. I mean, you're an RCB fan, and so who do you hope will be the captain of RCB next year? I think he only commented once, right? Or it was someone else.
I don't see Kanchan's comments
what?
today. What happened?
Also,
Is he
Blue.
angry
I
on
mean,
us?
Blue, where are you?
Yeah,
You
he's
were
again
not there in the last video. Also, where is
Yeah.
Blue?
expectation. Rohit Bumrah Surya will come in auction. Reality, Ambani is offering 100 crore Sri Sudha. Yeah, there's so many money goes under the table. So
Ambani is
there's all
Ambani.
the
No one can match Ambani.
yeah. The one thing
He
is
can,
the but yeah, one
he
thing I'm
can,
really crystal.
he can
One thing
even
I'm
give
really
500 crores.
yeah. One thing I'm really crystal clear in my mind is all the I know the franchise don't want to lose any of the players. They have made them over the years. They want to have the same in every season. But one thing
So
I'm really
so
want is
Bloodline
they
Cricket
should
also
not
wants
dilute the
Hardik,
players.
Hardik to
Diluting,
RCB.
And if you have to
Hardik
choose among the existing
Hardik
players,
is
or the
retaining in
players you think
MI
the
as a
team will retain.
captain. Bloodline cricket. Hardik is retaining in MI as a captain. Isn't going anywhere.
okay,
You're
let's see. Let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. Just we have to pick six players
RCB
from the last
RCB
one.
के लिए just a minute I'm just
Yeah, go,
interrupting.
go.
Hardik RCB के लिए I see only two options. One is KL Rahul. If he comes to the auction, then you can make him captain. Otherwise, if Ishan Kishan comes to the auction, he can be a captain because Ishan Kishan is a three-way combo. Ishan Kishan is a wicket keeper. Ishan Kishan is a opener, and they are looking for an opener since Fab Duplessis is time is over. So you can see these two options.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
RCB,
I
I see
think
two
what is
options.
Bloodline saying? If they win IPL, I think IPL should declare this eighth miracle of world. I know my team is not going to win, but from idol of Virat, I am backing it.
Well, so many players like you does. So there's nothing bad in it. So many players in the RCB is Virat fan. So many players in the Mumbai is Rohit fan. So many CSK fans are Dhoni fans.
RCB
So
can
what is that
definitely
mean?
win if they make a right team and if they make the team with the right strategy and follow the process.
They
Because
always do well when they have a good bowling lineup. They always did. The two seasons there where they reached the playoffs
Yeah, also I
recently.
think Siraj's form dipped a bit
Yeah,
in
did a bit.
recent years. I mean, he was at his lethal best when they were playing in the UAE. I think that UAE conditions suited him more than playing in the Chinnaswamy, to be honest. But though I think he was decent in Chinnaswamy last year when he came back after dropped for one match. I think he was good.
Let's do one thing. Pick all the teams and just retain six players. Let's start with KKR, the champions, the defending champions at the moment. So Jadabo, you go. Just retain six players from the KKR for the next
Oh,
season. Go with
and the
how much
foreigners and the
overseas?
Indian rule.
Overseas, how much?
two. Keep two overseas and four Indians. Or if
Okay,
you
so
Yeah,
if
so
you if you
yeah,
want,
so out of
go with
that RTM may happen, but as of now you just pick six names,
yeah.
four plus two.
Either you pick four Indians and two overseas, or you pick five
Brew
Indians
is
and one
back,
overseas.
man. Russell, he's saying.
Yeah, Russell, go with
okay,
go
so
Oh,
with.
Russell and Nareen, obvious choices.
Yeah,
Then
two overseas done.
I'll go for Shreyas Iyer, Rinku Singh,
Shreyas Iyer, Rinku.
uh, uh, probably, and then
You wanna
uh,
keep one pacer here and there.
yeah, then maybe Venkatesh
Venkatesh
Iyer,
Iyer.
and
Venkatesh
sorry,
Iyer, yeah, one of your young
and
pacers.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Harshit Rana.
So,
Harshit.
Yeah,
so
I'm confused between Harshit and the other guy. I forgot his name.
Bhai Baroda, Bhai
Vaibhav
Baroda.
Arora.
Vaibhav Arora, yeah, probably
So
Harshit.
have you taken Varun Chakravarti? Varun Chakravarti is written, right?
No,
No, I
he's
have
dropped.
not.
Haven't.
No,
No, I
you
have.
have.
So you are
I've
undecided
gone for
between.
more
Yeah,
more all round options because Varun Chakrabarti with his bat is not that
I
good,
think
but
Utkarsh is saying
everyone
Rinku
else in the team
Russell,
I think can
Okay,
bat
let
and
me
Rinku
give
Russell
my
contribute more.
six retentions. My six KKR
from Mumbai.
retentions.
Okay, KKR. Okay, go
KKR.
with. Yeah.
KKR is first. Sunil Narine and Andre Russell is the obvious options, which
Yeah,
Obviously,
everyone
yeah.
can
Shreyas
see.
also, if he's the captain.
Shreyas, whatever I have heard, that Shreyas will not be a part of
Not stay.
KKR.
Yeah, last time counter
Yeah,
also.
he will.
Yeah,
He will
He
go
that's
to
with
another
Mumbai.
angle
retirement.
to it.
So the four retention Indian four options of one is Varun Chakravarti, and the second will be Harshit Rana, third will be Rinku Singh, and fourth will be Venkatesh Iyer. These four will retain, and Russell and Narine are obviously there.
What I
Also,
heard is
that
actually
our old friend Brew is here. What's your team, man? You can shoot
he's
in
sitting.
your team's retentions.
I
Yeah,
was
he's
reading
giving
this
it.
comment by Sleek Edit and I was just laughing. I mean,
So and
Yes,
because
if
if you
KL
can,
Rahul comes, yeah, RCB
Slee
scores.
get it posted a nice comment in between. No man, if KL Rahul comes in RCB, score after power play will be between 25 to 30. I am dead after watching this.
No, see,
absolutely.
I was wondering if they can, what I'm
I
thinking.
want to ask Sleek Edit a question, bro. What will you say if you see a KL Rahul of 2018 and 2019 version?
I think Utkarsh has a comment. If call for not going with Varun Chakraborty because now didn't pitch, so his fast bowler has a bad PR. See,
Yeah, I think KKR having problems with this home pitch for quite some time now. Their fans keep on posting regarding this
I don't
every
see.
other day.
Tell me, I don't know how people are not retaining Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narine, a combo. It's a combo. Like four for
Yeah,
8 overs is a
across India, it's good. I did not choose Varun Chakravarti only for one reason, because I think I mean, I wanted to go with one extra pace
yeah,
option, because I did not have
short of
any proper
short
pacer
of
in the
option.
team. Yeah, and Varun Chakravarti with the bat is very poor. I think all the other ones in the team that I have chosen can do a bit of batting and bowling, both of them. So
What I
so so
heard
Yeah,
actually was what I heard was maybe
and
IR and
especially with this and
yeah,
especially
I
with this
heard that.
impact player rule, I think the batting depth should go as far as possible in the team.
Yeah, what I heard
Yeah,
was that
so
IR and
Brew is a DC fan.
post for DC quickly. Okay, DC का retention आपको मैं बताता हूँ.
no, what I
Bro,
heard was actually IR and Sky was maybe swapping
yeah,
between
yeah, yeah,
Mumbai and
yeah, yeah.
Kolkata.
IR
With
actually wants to go to Delhi Capitals.
whatever goes, wherever he goes. But I've heard that Mumbai is swapping with Iyer and Surya is going to Kolkata. If Surya goes to Kolkata, man, that would be fascinating to see Surya
Then
in
then then
Eden.
then, then maybe we
It's
have a
like coming
triangular sweep: Surya to
Yeah,
Kolkata, Iyer to Delhi, and Rishabh to Mumbai.
Rishabh to Mumbai.
ऋषभ
Maybe,
मुंबई
maybe.
नहीं.
नहीं
ऋषभ
ठीक है
मुंबई नहीं.
मान लो ना अरे मान लो
ऋषभ
ना
Lelo, Lelo.
चेन्नई.
अरे ले लो ना
ऋषभ
यार
जाएंगे
क्या है
चेन्नई. ऋषभ चेन्नई जाएंगे.
Gaurav will debate night long. And so let's take our old friend Bruce retentions. He's saying Delhi, JFM, Stubbs, Pant, Kuldeep, Aksar, Abhishek Porel.
I want to
not
I
Abhishek
want to
Patel,
ask Brew a question that
not Abhishek
how
Patel.
Brew bro how are you thinking that Kuldeep Yadav, who had a massive World Cup, wants to be retained at something like 2 crore or 4 crore or 5 crore? If he comes to the auction, he knows that he will get
See,
more than
okay,
8 or 10 crores.
I think
But
Uttar
will
State
he? Even Chahal got just 6 crore. Despite Mumbai needing a spinner, Mumbai went for
Kuldeep,
Murugan Ashwin, didn't go for Chahal.
Kuldeep has a
I
very
think
good
Sleek
PR.
Edit has just replied to Gaurav's comment, and it's really funny to see his comments. I mean, liking this conversation actually.
what
He
is a
has a
good one
comment for
also.
Gaurav.
Take it.
Saptarshi, you can pin that. His reply to Gaurav. Yeah,
Gaurav, this is not going to happen. KL Rahul's approach is it's very thorough to change
See,
that
fact.
KL Rahul not selected in 2024 India won World
won the
Cup.
World Cup.
See, that's the recent form. He was talking about the
That's a
2018
recent form.
2019. If you drop KL Rahul at 2018 ODI version, you are actually struggling to think of his form. He was batting so brilliantly, especially that 50 of 18 against the Chennai bowling lineup. Man, he was
and and
smashing
and
Even
and,
that,
everything.
even in
and sleek
2021,
edit. Maybe just think about this. So I will just talk about this 2023 World Cup final. I think
Yeah,
this this vibe of people against KL Rahul, it skyrocketed after his World Cup innings. But I
but
think
you have
KL
to
Rahul played.
remember.
Yeah, I think KL Rahul played 66 from 107, and then he got out. And
Yeah,
at a time when the pitch was difficult to bat on. And then if you see in the second half, Marnus Labuschagne played a 58 not out of 110 balls. So that is
exactly.
an even slower innings. But
Even slower inning.
it was because Travis said that he got saved, and because Travis had played that mammoth innings. So the way he was struggling, that got saved. So maybe if Virat could have played a good innings, or maybe Surya could have had a 30-40 runs, and if India would have won the World Cup, then maybe you would have said that KL Rahul, he anchored throughout the innings when the conditions were tough. It was tough to bat on. Then in that case, the narrative could have been very different.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Brew has something to say.
Brew
Jitna I
being a DC
understand
fan, he's
Kuldeep,
just
he won't be.
optimistic that Kuldeep will stay with them.
The thing is, the Jitna I understand Kuldeep, he won't be say selfish and money part. They already make a lot, so a random luck stuff he won't be doing. Any other reason for Kuldeep is fine. See, I also think Kuldeep is getting retained, to be honest, because at that one point
See,
of
also I
time,
think it was at Delhi Capitals. Once he came there, he came back to form and all those things. Though I don't know if Delhi Capitals had a lot to do with him coming back to form, but he was not getting a game at KKR at that point of time. He was down and out, and he was also injured. And then he came back to Delhi in
so,
2022, and he
the
slowly started
only
getting back to
question,
form.
the only question
If
I'm gonna
KKR
ask
releases
Brew
Varun
is,
Chakravarti and Kuldeep is released by DC, then can we see Kuldeep coming back to KKR?
no, is getting get
I think वो RTM होगा. Kuldeep
getting like
Kuldeep
a
will be
chunda.
RTM. Kuldeep will be RTM because DC also
Whatever.
will
But I
get
just
one.
want to ask, bro. The only question I was wondering, how did you pick Abhishek Porel in the retention list for Delhi.
Abhishek
What did you
Podel, because
see?
Abhishek Podel is an uncapped player. You have to see in that way as well.
I don't know
So
whether there will be a rule on uncapped players, so I'm not sure of it. Bro, Kuldeep is going to get more money in the contract. Bro, Kuldeep will get what's it, one same. Pant, Akshar, Kuldeep, JFM plus for clean.
Kuldeep will not be retained. I am saying the retentions. Pant, there will be Abhishek Podel. Pant is not sure. First of all,
Yeah, Pant is not sure. That's the point.
yeah,
So
Pant
you
is
have to
not
pick.
sure. So yeah, Kuldeep might get retained. So Aksar, if he gets 10 crore,
see, I think with the overseas part, they should be clear. JFM plus Stubbs,
overseas
I think
part,
it's common
Jake
sense.
McDuck retention and Tristan Stubbs RTM and vice
There's
versa.
simply no other. I mean, maybe a couple of years back we could have said Nokia, but now the way he struggles with his injuries, it's not sure if he's gonna play this season or not. I think there's no sense retaining him.
I think Akshar Patel is a certainty, Kuldeep Yadav is a certainty, Abhishek
Yes.
Podal is a certainty. These three are the certainties, and the overseas are the someone like JFM and Tristan Stubbs. Mukesh can also be bought back. No point of retaining Mukesh. I don't see
Yeah,
Mukesh.
no way.
Yeah. So I think enough of talk on DC. So let's go to some other team. Maybe that Mumbai is
LSG.
done, and the other most successful team, man, CSK.
Who is it?
Whistle Podu.
Okay, CSK.
So let
Rituraj,
Supradeep start,
MS.
and the
Yeah,
other fan will start soon.
they have Rituraj, they have MS. They
MS is an
have
uncapped player.
Conway.
Is
Yeah, why not? Why not? Always welcome in that point of option. Always. Pathirana. Oh no, no questions on it. Pathirana is there. Conway, Rituraj. I'm not sure about Conway at the moment, but Pathirana one overseas. You got MS. You got Rituraj. Who do you have? Jadeja.
Ravindra Jadeja.
The three Indians
and,
we have covered. One overseas done.
Also, I think should they go for Shivam Dubey? I think they should.
I'm not sure. I'm
and
thinking Shivam
Mustafizur, especially for the way he
Dubey.
bowled in the first half of
No,
the tournament.
Mustafizur, I don't think he's gonna get retained.
No,
Not
no, no, no,
Mustafizur.
no, 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 I don't think. Maybe one of toss up between Conway and Ravindra. Maybe Ravindra at the point of time because he's young, he can bowl, give him the
But I think
one
maybe
of the roles that
they
Raina
might
used
take
to do
they might
in the
take a
past.
chance to get that foreign opener from the auction. Maybe there will be also Phil Salt and all those guys coming to the auction most likely. So Finn Allen will maybe come. So they might try and take a chance at the auction, and also
For
Will Jacks they
Chennai,
can take him.
for
So I think
Chennai,
they
Want those
can take
one
Shivam
of the
Dubey
mine
because
pacers.
Shivam Dubey
mine
is one
will
of
be
the best
retained as
spin
an
hitters
uncapped.
in the middle at the moment.
Yeah, they need one of the pacers, good outright pacers at the moment of time.
Yeah, they have only
Mm,
Pathirana, and once Pathirana gets injured, the entire balance gets disrupted.
and
Matisha
leave,
Patirana,
please. It's a request. If anyone is seeing it, please drop Deepak Char. Please drop him. What is doing, man?
दीपक चार को वो आरटीएम करेंगे.
वो वही तो
हाँ,
गलत हो गया
Gaurav,
ना. वही सब
Gaurav,
गलत हो गया.
man, your one family is broken. Please don't take fun.
Deepak
See,
Deepak Char is a kind of a Dhoni MS Dhoni guy. Like he is a
I
very
understand.
consistent.
He is
Yeah,
bit
I
like
understand. He has a
to be.
pretty good rapport with the entire CSK family. He's been one of their guys, and
And
CSK
Okay,
CSK
just
is
don't feel like
very
I
dropping
think
him out.
Yeah,
CSK.
I think
I am telling you,
Utkarsh is comment. Utkarsh has
CSK
comment.
is
Ping this point.
very loyal. CSK is very loyal to the their players.
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you
Uh,
for this kind of praise. Rutu Jaddu Dube Thala Pathirana.
तीसरा नहीं.
Lord
And
Thakur, man.
We have
in case
RTM
the
will
Lord.
be
uncapped player rule
Utkarsh.
does not apply,
I am replying Utkarsh. RTM will be Deepak Char, not Thipshana or Lord Thakur. Lord Thakur can be
The
bought
way
back by
sees
a price.
the way Gaurav sees now will be. I thought like he has no whatever he's dreamed of the whole auction. He says will be,
and in
will
case
be.
this uncapped
You
player rule
can
does not
be.
apply, then are you
No, no,
retaining? I mean,
CSK,
you
see,
have to retain Dhoni, right?
CSK won't get rid of Deepak Char. I'm telling you. Deepak Char brings a lot to the table. He bowls in the power play. He can bat, and
Does he?
he
When? Is he going in the power play? When? I didn't see him in the power play in the last whole season. He was injured
he's
for the whole season. I didn't
he's
bowl him
struggling
in
with
any part of time.
he's
And
struggling
even
with
when
injury.
he bangs it halfway into the pitch with a WW pace of 110.
So I'm
He's
giving the guy
struggling
at
with
least
injury.
10 crore at the moment in the auction, and I expect to get at least 8 matches, fit 8 matches, at least bowl 32 good overs? Can't I expect that same thing? That's
See, to be honest, Deepak Char was a very good player, I think, till 2021. But since 2022, injuries have had the better of him, and he's right now he just doesn't fit in the team.
can't believe it. Can't absolutely believe that he's giving him 14 crores. Understand at a point of time, but can't drop him. At
And
some
then
point
even
of
his
time,
fielding has gone down the radar. I
there's one
remember
good
him
thing
dropping
about
a couple of crucial catches in the Lucknow Super Giants match where Marcus Stoinis hit that century. I think he dropped one catch of Shubman Gill also in last year's final. Thanks
loyalty.
God,
Yeah,
Shubman didn't score big.
For
you mentioned
CSK, the
loyalty.
choice is simple. Ruturaj
Loyalty is good.
Jadeja, Pathirana,
Loyalty, yeah,
Dubey,
loyalty is pretty good,
Mahendra Singh
but you have
Dhoni,
to
and
keep your eyes open. You have to keep your eyes open. Don't always go for loyalty. You are here to win the series, not to show your loyalty. The fucking
Yeah, to
loyalty,
be
what
honest, I
CSK.
think if CSK could drop Suresh Raina in
You can drop
2022, they
anyone.
should drop. They should drop Deepak Chah this time around. They
The
shouldn't
only
again go for
question,
Deepak Chah.
the only question in my mind is, will they go for Conway? Either Conway, Ravindra, and Ravindra is at the moment ahead because he bowls and comes at number three. That's the point.
Conway. I think they will
Play on
buy
the
back.
super over, play series, then maybe, but they have a pretty good choice of Rachin Ravindra at the moment. The guy is young, the guy can bowl, guy is left-hander, bashes it pretty well, plays spin well.
Yeah, at the moment, Conway might get the nod because he's into that trinity of Super Kings universe. He's
And
into
I
the other two franchises also, JSK and TSK. Mm,
and and I think Ravindra has also grown a good relationship. I saw
Conway
him
brings
practicing in the
Conway brings another factor which you didn't notice. Conway is a wicket keeper.
keeping. Yeah,
So if MS
no issues.
decided that I won't play 14 games, so Conway comes straight into the
Yeah, to be honest,
Well,
they needs a proper wicket keeper apart from MS because at this age, even if MS plays most of the games, maybe he will play as an impact player or something. He won't keep for 20 overs. I
even
don't think
the
so.
Indian wicket keepers are
if
very
Pant
hard
is,
to find.
I think,
Yeah, we have a comment.
yeah, if
Deepak can
I
barely
think
play
if
super
MS
overs.
is, yeah,
Yeah,
like the MS and good friend of Rutu.
Thakur,
Ah,
Thakur,
another
Thakur should
point
not
from
be
Slickery. Take it.
Thakur.
I think if
I think
MSD
MSD
is
is playing
playing
that
that
next
next
time
time,
when
then when
FC
our
versus
series
CSK.
becomes
The hot
happening,
topic
the
is
hot
not the match.
topic.
The hot topic will MSD will shake hands or not. So it's continuing from that 18th May game.
See, Rachin Ravindra has grown a pretty good relationship, I think, with the CSK family. He is practicing at the moment in the JSK Super Cement kind of ground. And I think the decision of whether they go with Conway or not, that will decide whether they're getting by Rishabh Pant. If they drop Conway, I think that will kind of give you a bit of an indication that they're getting Rishabh Pant in the team. So the
Yeah,
option, yeah,
yeah.
well,
Also, I hope maybe CSK go up, try to get back Thikshana in the auction because he was very good.
yeah,
But
yeah, pretty
anyways,
good,
there's
pretty good.
no. I mean, yeah, he can
Okay.
bowl at any stage of the game, and he was pretty good. So I think time to move to a different team.
Yeah,
I think
Utkarsh
RCB,
is
our
also
go to
saying.
RCB.
yeah
Utkarsh is also saying.
Next game,
unfortunately our
RCB.
fellow KKR fan had to leave out. I think because of some net issues or something. But let's do it. Maybe in his absence
Let's
only.
do it.
So KKR,
RCB,
the
the one of
champion
the
team.
very important teams.
Okay, we did KKR, right? Sorry.
He did
So
take
I
care.
think let's go for Punjab
RCB,
teams.
RCB, RCB.
RCB, yes, definitely. Okay,
Yeah,
Utkarsh is there.
obviously the
Sorry, man.
million
RCB,
team, million team.
RCB, Gold up, red
Okay,
jersey.
RCB,
Yeah.
RCB, my retention, I'm retaining four. Okay, four, yeah, 4+2.
Whatever, minimum
Okay,
four.
okay.
Whatever, just
RCB, Virat,
go with 4+2 at the moment.
okay, Virat, Siraj, पाटीदार एंड कैमरन ग्रीन चार हो गए उसके बाद आरटीएम देयर इज विल जैक्स आरटीएम विल जैक्स एंड मे बी यश दयाल 6 these
Okay,
are my
so
6
I am going with Virat, Siraj, Cameron Green, Faf, Patidar. That's it, five. I'm not getting Will Jacks back. I think Faf is really fit enough to field at any hot position in the ground, any hot spot. He bats with aggressive point of time at any point of time. He's doing it in the CPL. He was doing it in the MLC. So I don't drop Fap. I think Fap and Virat has grown up a relationship in the last 3 years. Have been doing pretty well at the opening position. So I'm putting both of them. Cameron Green, obviously, because being an all rounder. Patidar plays spin really well. And Siraj,
My
that's the one.
retention: Virat, Siraj, Patidar, Green, Dayal. So he's going with Yash
Absolutely,
Dayal.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Five. These are the five.
Virat, Siraj. So he's leaving out Faf du Plessis.
Now I'm not
Actually,
leaving.
Fab Duplessis is 40. He can't be your
But
captain for the 5 years.
no
So
issues. Fab, you can drop Fab after 3 years. You can think of it. At least win one season. At least go for the one season.
I
Go with
I
all the
don't
kind of.
I want RCB to think beyond the Fab because
All right, we
I
have
think
another list from another one of our viewers. Yeah,
Virat,
Yeah,
Siraj,
Utkarsh.
Utkarsh.
Jax, Green.
BK Siraj,
I've
RTM.
said this as I've said the same I have said
Bro,
that
RCB is not
Virat,
Yeah,
looking for
only I
Fab
think you
as a
mentioned
RCB.
Patidar in the top four and not in the RTM. I think that was the difference. I think
yes, yes,
Yes.
yeah.
yes.
So, yeah, so I think RCB, now that we have done RCB, so what's the next team to look at? I think it's,
GT or
let's go
Rajasthan.
LSG
at one of
maybe. GT.
let's go at one
Gujarat,
of the two new teams, LSG and GT. So
Gujarat
GT.
and Lucknow, Gujarat and
Gujarat,
Lucknow.
go for Gujarat. Go for Gujarat. The
Okay,
Prime
so
Minister is from there.
Gujarat, whom do they retain? Shubman Gill, surely, skipper.
Or
Shami, okay.
first Rashid Khan, then
Shami not,
anyone.
Shami not.
First
Yeah,
Rashid
Rashid
Khan.
Khan, Shubman Gill, Mohammad Shami. These three are retained. Now, whom do they go for? Do they go for Sai Sudarshan? I think he has scored enough runs for them. He's been that sort of a run bank, though he has not had a pretty ostentatious sort of strike rate. But I think he's been sort of a run bank, scoring 400, 450 runs for them last season. So maybe Sai Sudarshan. So that gives us five, I think, right? Sai Sudarshan, Shubman Gill, Mohammad Shami,
And
and
Shami.
Rashid Khan. Okay, four. So who's that? Do they have any other two?
I'm not sure about Shy. I'm not
Sai
sure about
Kishore.
Shy. Can they go with three? That's it. They do. What do
I
we
think
have? They have
Utkarsh is saying Miller. Okay, he's saying David Miller.
Noah Miller.
Yeah.
TYP.
Okay,
I'll
I
go
Uh,
am
with
saying
TY.
my four. I am saying my retention list for Gujarat: Shubman Gill, Rashid Khan, then Sai Sudarshan, and then Mohammad Shami. These are the four. Done.
I'm going with Shubman,
so he's
Rashid,
saying Sleek Edit is
Miller,
saying Rahul Tewatia. I
Shami.
know Rahul Tewatia, but is Rahul
Rahul
Tewatia
Tewatia, Rahul
has he
Tewatia
done
can be
enough to get
RTM.
retained?
You not written. You can use RTM for him.
Yeah. I'm not
Yes.
dropping Miller. I'm going with Miller in place of Shy. So the two
Mm.
overseas are Rashid and Miller, and then two are Shami and Shubman. I'm not going with
Y-
anyone
y-
else. That's four.
Yeah.
Anything
So
realistic? Same.
Yeah, I think same. Like
Yeah.
Shivradeep mentioned.
Let's go with Lucknow.
Yeah, the
yeah,
last team I
Lucknow
think.
Super Giants. So Lucknow Super Giants. First question is KL Rahul staying there?
Yeah.
No,
I
whatever
think
I have
Godov will
heard,
say something. Godov knows all the things happening inside. So Godov.
whatever I have heard, KL Rahul is not staying in Lucknow. KL Rahul was confirming with the owners in Lucknow Super Giants that are they retaining him. So there was a formal discussion, and all that happened during the SRH match. There was like mutual discussions, and all that happened in back door. And but so Lucknow, I think they will retain an uncapped in Ayush Badoni. And there is another guy called Mayank Yadav, Um and these are the few names. And Nicholas Puran, obviously the first retention. So I think Lucknow will end it in three maybe. Nicholas
Yeah,
Puran,
Utkarsh's comment
um,
is really funny. LSG Goenka and Goenka's son else will leave.
Who is going with son?
So
Okay. Okay. Who
anyway,
else?
Lucknow, I
Lucknow. If
think
I
these
speak of
three
the
are the
formal
three.
retentions, chalo मान लेता है KL Rahul is not there. So who are going to be the other guys? Do they
Nicholas
go for
Puran,
Quinton de Kock?
I'm saying Nicholas Puran,
So
Nicholas
Nicholas Puran
Puran,
has to be there. I think in that
Ayush
bowling group,
Ayush Badoni,
Ayush
Mayank
Badoni,
Yadav,
surely.
Mayank
Mayank
Yadav,
Yadav.
Mayank Yadav, Ayush Badoni. These are the three retentions, and one RTM they will use uh, the, according to the IPL dynamics and auction dynamics. Maybe Marcus Stoinis or maybe Ravi Bishnoi.
I
Ravi
think
Bishoy
Marcus
almost
Stoinis Marcus Stoinis should be
Bisnoy.
retained.
I
He's
think Bisnoy.
another guy who is pretty much, I mean, multifaceted. He can bat at the top of the order. He can finish games. He can
he can be
bowl
retained, but
those occasional
whatever
overs.
I have
Pretty good
heard,
fielder.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have
He
another
brings a
comment.
lot. He brings a lot.
Yeah,
KL
Yeah,
guys,
Puran.
basically saying
please
Mohsin.
share this video with
Mohsin,
more and more friends. Please subscribe
Yeah,
our channel and please like and share. So let's get back to the comments also. KL Puran, Mayank Stoinis. Yeah,
I
Mohsin
think
Khan. I think he was decent, but is he good
um,
enough to get
no,
retained?
Mohsin,
To be
Mohsin
honest.
struggles
nah.
a lot with injuries. Currently, he's injured. Mohsin is injured currently.
I think with Lucknow is almost straightforward. Puran, Mayank, Badoni. I'm keeping Deepak actually. I'm keeping Deepak at the moment. I'm not sure about what. It all depends on whether KL is staying or not. That's going to be one
Gale
of
is
the
not staying.
parallel
Gale
things.
is not staying. Gale is
No, I'm
not
not really
playing as a
sure. I'm
captain.
not really sure about the last interaction of Goenka in Kolkata.
It was a formal
Whatever happened,
introduction.
because Zahir was there. Zahir and KL has a good relation, so you never know. You never know. At the one last point of time, everything just rounds up.
Gale is not staying. I'm saying again. Gale is not
Let's see.
staying.
Okay, go to Rajasthan, which is really straightforward. They have
Rajasthan.
Butler. They
Josh
have
Butler,
Butler.
Sanju
Big
Samson,
news is
Yashasvi
Rahul Dravid.
Jaiswal.
The big news is Rahul Dravid
Chahal.
joins as a head coach
Yeah,
in
Yeah, so
Rajasthan
he's
Royals.
come up with Goenka's son, which was Shubhradip's question.
Shubham
Shubham
Or
Gaur.
son.
but he's not in the squad.
Shubham Dole.
Okay.
Bold. Okay,
Yeah, so
Rajasthan
in
is
Rajasthan, I
straightforward.
mean, Josh Butler,
Jaiswal,
Yashasvi, Sanju Samson, and in the bowling group, do they go retain Chahal or
surely,
RTM?
surely. No, no,
Yeah.
no, dude. Go for it. RCB will pick him. So go
Rajasthan
for Chahal.
sure shot four. Josh the boss. Sanju Samson, Yashasvi Jaiswal, and Riyan Parag. These are the four retentions.
You are leaving out Chahal.
Chahal can be RTM man. Chahal and Bolt.
Nah,
They
I
can be
am
brought back.
RTM Parag. I'm RTM Parag. To be honest, I'm keeping
Okay,
Bold
okay.
also and Bold.
Also,
You are not
do they have any other overseas guys to go behind apart from
Bold
Josh the
who?
boss?
Maybe Bold. Oh, okay, okay.
Trent Bolt.
Sorry. Yeah,
Trent
Bold.
Bold.
Bolt. How can you
Obviously,
leave him?
obviously Bold, keeping him in such a great guy with the ball, new ball at any point of time. 3 overs.
Balls in the power play. The great swing in both ways.
Judicial retention is very tough this time. But if you keep him RTM, you're always having a bit of you have to keep 15 crores at the moment, to be honest. 50, at
See,
least
whatever
10.
I have heard, Riyan Parag, the way he has developed himself in the recent times, they are not going to leave Riyan Parag at all. Riyan Parag is going to be retained, and maybe Trent Bolt and Yuzi Chahal, you can see among them the RTMs, or
May
maybe Dhruv Jurel as well. Dhruv
maybe
Jurel as
bold
well.
for the RTM then. Maybe bold for the RTM then, because I'm not seeing them dropping Chahal at the moment. Don't make the same mistake the RCB made all those years ago. Don't make the same mistakes all over again.
Yeah, I mean, if you are dropping out Chahal, who are the other leg spinners you can get in the auction? Varun
You
Chakravarti
are
most
I'm not
likely
keeping
will
saying
get
I'm
retained.
not saying to
Kuldeep
drop. I'm
retained.
not saying to drop Chahal. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he can be RTM
that
because
RTM means he's in the team at 6.5 crore. You are surely getting him in more than 6.5 crore from the
yeah,
RTM.
fourth. Yeah. Riyan
So,
Parag can also fetch more. Riyan Parag is an all rounder. Riyan
but
Parag can bowl four
you
overs.
can get anyone comparing Rian products at the moment in the middle order. Indian middle order have so many players,
But
but
Riyan
Chahal
Parag,
at the moment, they have other options for Indian middle order players. But I'm not
it's their scout. Riyan Parag is a young guy, and Chahal has a 2 3 years
not
in
sure.
himself.
Not sure about that. I'm seeing Chahal for bigger future. Okay, who do we have?
So
What's the next team?
Rajasthan is done. Do we have any other
Sunrisers.
teams?
Sunrisers.
Sunrisers,
Looks like Sunrisers. As I mentioned,
yeah,
Sunrisers also
Sunrisers.
Abhishek.
retained.
Sunrisers
Abhishek,
we did once, I think, in the beginning.
did we?
When we were speaking of Cummins
Okay,
and all those.
okay. Sunrise
वो
done.
भी फिर से
Punjab
कर
done.
लेते हैं सनराइजर्स फिर से कर लेते हैं
That's done. Abhishek, Klassen, Trahane,
अभिषेक
KKR,
क्लासन Nitin Reddy
Nitish
So
Reddy.
PBK is also the only Arshdeep. So I think we are mostly done with all the teams.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Punjab
same thing. That's the same thing. Blood
Punjab I
cricket
have
said.
said that Arshdeep is not going to be retained. Punjab
Yeah,
is only retention that is Shashank Singh.
that's the same thing. Use
Okay, so
should come to the same.
Brew just wants that SRH thing once more. Maybe he joined a bit late. So yeah, I
Okay,
think
okay, okay.
SRH. Anyways, so SRH. Henry Klassen has to be retained, and then Travis Head or Pat Cummins, one of them. And as far the Indian contingent is concerned, I think it's gonna be um, uh,
Abhishek Sharma.
Abhishek Sharma, yes, and maybe Nitish Reddy. I don't see them retaining
Surely
Bhuvneshwar
Nitish
Kumar, to be
Reddy.
honest.
Okay, I am retaining
Nitish.
my five. That there is Henrik Klassen, one of the Travis Head or Pat Cummins. The Indians in Indians there is your Natarajan, Abhishek, Nitish Reddy, and these three. Maybe Bhuvaneshwar can be RTM.
Yeah, same for me. Who be for our team? Same for me.
What
Yeah,
you
so
guys
Blue
discussed
Mishra or
about
RCB.
RCB? Yeah.
What did you say? We said okay. So most of all those 3 years kind of stuck with the same point of going with Green, Virat. They go with Dial,
Patidar,
they go with
Patidar,
Patidar,
Siraj,
and they go to
Judge Siraj.
Jax and Siraj. So I said that they should go with Fap in place of Jax, and all the other things thought that Jax will be the option. But I think more than Fap in place of Jax. Rest is quite same: Virat, Siraj, Green,
Yes,
Dial, and
correct.
Patidar. Okay, so from our SRH, who do we have? Do we have any other team? No, that's it. 10 teams done.
Yes, I think we are done
Okay,
with all the teams.
did we do MI?
No, no, that's the broken team. So don't need to deep
Okay, I think uh,
support
bro has a
Jack or
comment.
Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Same. I will retain Jax as well.
यार फाप को सीएसके में बुलाओ यार. Get him back in the team. I want to see
फैप
Fap
सीएसके
and
नहीं
Rico back.
जाएगा. फैप is going to Punjab Kings as a captain. लिख के ले लो.
उधर तो रोहित
Okay,
शर्मा जा
bro.
रहा है ना.
Okay, bro wants to know about the RR. What we
Dravid joined
discussed.
for yeah, it was straightforward, bro. Jaiswal, Butler, there is Sanju, obviously your captain. And the only discussion we had is whether they go with Bolt in the RTM mode or not. One of Bolt and Chahal is RTM mode, but I think Chahal should be retained. There is another discussion between should they go with Rian Parag in the RTM position or they retain Rian Parag in the team. But four is quite confirmed. Three is quite confirmed. Jaswal, Butler, and Sanju. Chahal, you can say Chahal is almost being
Okay,
retained at the point of time.
Crick Shriram is live, I think, with us.
Let's talk
So he
targeted
is
player for
asking.
each team. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Targeted players. Okay. For Chennai, as I said, any outright pacer, someone who bowls, and MS have kind of managed a team who has power to bat, giving some 10 to 15 runs at the moment. He loves all rounders a lot. Someone who has the ability to do everything, and also someone who has another video altogether. Yeah, we'll do a video.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a pretty huge issue, and I mean we can have a solid 1.5 hour discussion on that only. I mean,
Hazelwood. Yeah,
maybe 10 targeted players for each
he's
team.
right. I don't know, Utkarsh, has you mentioned, are you mentioning this Hazelwood one for CSK? But yeah, Hazelwood can be a good option, especially on those tracks. Has a bit of a
He's
Sam
saying
Curran.
also Sam Curran. I mean CSK. I think what name that he used for him? Kadai Kutti Singham, something like that.
Sam Karan Kadaikutti, I think he is going. He's heading towards Chennai.
Should
On the
be.
way to Chepok.
Chepak.
But then, who do you have the four overseas players? Because if you are keeping Pathirana, that's almost sure shot. You have one of Conway and Ravindra. That's one of the sure shots.
Sam Karan
Then no, let's keep. Who do you have the last final? Who do you have in the last final as the
and
four
a
overseas?
spinner.
Yeah, that last match against RCB, they were playing Rachin, they were playing Thikshana. I think Thikshana Rachin Sandner was playing, and the other one was who was it? That other overseas player, I don't remember exactly.
Okay, Hazelwood is going to RCB 100%. Okay.
Hazelwood is going to MI.
Again, Gouda.
Okay,
Hazelwood to
we
MI.
had last
Who
one. Who's
says
that?
no?
I think
IPL.
Utkarsh is saying PBKs can retain him as the captain, Sam.
देखो
Yeah, who they
18
not?
करोड़ उनको देने का कोई मकसद ही नहीं है मतलब आप अगर सैम करन का क्या ऑप्शन में 18 करोड़ जाएगा अगर आपको कप्तान भी बनाना है तब उनको 10 करोड़ में भी तो आप 10 से 12 करोड़ मैक्सिमम को जाएंगे 18-20 करोड़ देके उनको रिटेन करने का कोई मकसद ही नहीं है
Okay, so okay. So we had Thikshana, Santner, Ravindra and Daddy Mitchell. So we're not getting Daddy Mitchell in the team for sure at the moment of time. Um, Sam Curran could take the place. Swap Daddy Mitchell, one of the players, especially can bowl more overs than Mitchell, and bat at the place where he is really important. Five, especially maybe five or six. Um, yeah. So yeah, surely Hazelwood and Sam Curran can be targeted by CSK at the
Oh,
moment.
yeah, Daryl Mitchell was playing right in
So
that match. I
Daryl
forgot that.
Mitchell.
Name.
Daryl
No,
Mitchell.
no, I'm just saying he was the
Uh,
other overseas player in that last match. I
okay,
forgot
who
it at
can
that point.
Mumbai target? Who can Mumbai target? Let's
Daryl
go
Mitchell.
with
I think Daryl Mitchell will be a replacement of your Mitchell Marsh in Delhi Capitals.
yeah,
Yeah,
can
I
be.
think we can make another good video on this targeted thing. I think at this point of time, it's not possible to do it in a short frame of time. It will be
Yeah.
better if we can make another video on the targeted players.
We
Once
have a
So
the
we,
comment from Utkarsh. No, Bloodline Cricket, sorry.
so we didn't,
yeah, yeah.
we
So
didn't-
quick Sridham, I would like to suggest that you just keep the bell icon open and just stay notified. We will soon come up with a video, maybe live or pre-recorded, to list down the targeted players
I think
for each of these
TK's
10 teams,
prediction.
because I think at the moment it's gonna take a bit of time. So
he
I
said
think,
Only prediction is
S-
fixed.
I
yeah,
That
think
is
Bloodline.
Soptic.
Soptik Mukherjee has some comments. Soptik
It is
Mukherjee.
Kyle Mayers and Livingston in CSK. See, if CSK has a chance to get Maxwell, they will surely go after Maxwell. They went after Maxwell in the last way, they didn't get him. So they went after Shakib, they didn't get him. They went after Rachin Ravindra. So Maxwell could be an option. I'm not sure about
Livingstone is an
Livingston.
upgrade.
Yeah,
Livingstone is an upgrade over Rachin. So if they get
yeah. So
Livingstone, they get
Livingston
a
surely.
finisher as well.
Yeah,
They get a
they
finisher.
went for Maxwell even in 2021 when they were looking for the right arm off spinner after
Yeah,
Harbhajan was not there. So they went for Maxwell. They couldn't get him. Then they got Moeen Ali.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Livingston
I
can be
think
a
I
better
think he
option.
made a good point. He made a good point. Livingstone can be a great addition to CSK.
I'm not sure about
Uh,
Kyle Mayers, but Livingston can be a good
Kyle
option.
Mayers, yes, I am also not
Yeah,
sure.
Livingstone can bowl those 3 2 3 overs each
Livingstone
match,
is a CSK
particularly in
guy.
Chepauk. He will be very handy,
Yeah,
good fielder, and then he can finish games down the order.
and a
Livingstone is
big
a very
smasher at
much
the ball.
CSK guy.
CSA guy, absolutely. Someone who bats, bowls, there's everything.
Bad bowl. Dhoni likes
Kunal
I
this
think
guy.
Pandya.
Utkarsh is saying Krunal Pandya to MI and Dan Mousley. So Dan Mousley, yeah, I remember him
Wow,
closing out that one
brilliant
game
ball.
in the 100 where he defended some 10 for runs or
कुणाल
something in those
पंड्या
last
का
10
हो गया
balls.
भाई. कुणाल पंड्या का हो गया. कुणाल पंड्या मुंबई में नहीं आएगा.
वो रहेगा कोई पर. Kunal Pandya is on not in place. He's got
Okay, we
the
have a
good
comment
spin.
from bro. Yeah.
Livingston is not a good spin player or spin
He might
friendly
struggle to
conditions.
bat.
He
Livingston
just
is
need to
not a good
chew the
spin
bat.
player on
He
spin
just need
friendly
to throw the bat,
conditions.
use the power, and the ball will fly in Chepok.
He's a power hitter. Like
Yeah. So you need some powered ones. He can hit it. He will struggle in the batting. It doesn't need to
he
bat.
will bat in
With
the
a
later phase of the game, like
yeah.
15 to 16 over to
Yeah,
20
I think
overs.
mostly they need to use him like maybe RCB uses DK or maybe even MS is used these days.
And the most
Yeah.
important point is Livingston provides you 4 overs of spin. In Chepauk, you need a third spinner.
Doesn't I think doesn't need to get him 30 balls. Just come and score 20 or 5 or 6 balls, and that's it. That's his work. That
Yeah,
could be good.
definitely. So, yeah, I think. Um, Yeah, so next comment is Soptik. If Hardik stays, Kunal is coming back to MI. So he's having a
Yeah,
brothers reunion at Goudov's house.
yes, that can be possible, but I don't think Kunal. I don't think Kunal can be bought back because Kunal is going to get a lot of money in the auction because left arm spinners are very hard to find. Uh, like Akshar
CSK is
Patel is
going to target Ishant Sharma? Really?
I
Ishant
find
Sharma
it
That's
is
really
strange.
Yeah,
funny.
I
That's
think
strange.
he's one of our new members in our family. So thanks a lot to
Welcome.
you. And anyways, so let's read your comment. I
He
think
is a
CSK
big
is going
fan
to
of
have an issue
Tarak
from.
Mehta ka Ulta Chashma, it seems.
Obviously, keeping in a
TMKOC.
DP,
Team
keeping in a
KSA
DP.
edits.
Dan
So you
Mosley.
are
Ishant
saying like
Sharma,
Ishan Sharma and Manish Pandey are gonna be in that project where Robin
मेरे को
Uthappa and
मेरे को एक चीज पता है
Ajinkya Rahane graduated from.
ईशांत शर्मा दिल्ली में ही रहेगा वो उसको फिर बेस प्राइस में दिल्ली ही लेगा ईशांत शर्मा इज गोइंग टू स्टे एट दिल्ली
Yeah, I think Utkarsh is just repeatedly saying Dan Mosley, so he's having a very high opinion of about Dan Mosley. Dan
दैट
Mosley is the
मोस्टली
exact player.
या इट कैन बी टारगेटेड
Dan Mosley. Good player. Did well. Hard to find Akshay Sundar Krunal, that Bengal guy. I mean Abhishek Porel, who moved from RCB
No,
to
I
SRH.
I, I think he's saying Shabazz Ahmed, RCB to SRH. That Bengal guy
Okay,
is
okay,
Shabazz Ahmed.
okay.
No, I'm saying that Blue. I want to clarify to Blue that I was saying that left arm spinners are good left arm all rounders are very hard to find because Akshar Patel is retained, Ravindra Jadeja is retained. So how many left arm all rounders are there? Kunal Pandya
He's saying
and maybe
Sundar.
Shehbaz.
That's why he's saying Sundar is the right arm with the ball.
Sundar is not a
Sundar.
left arm spinner, man. Sundar is a
No, he's
right arm off
saying right
spinner.
arm. Yeah, he, that's what
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
saying. That's what he's saying. Sundar is a right arm with the ball, I
Akshar
guess,
is
by the
retained.
way.
No way Delhi is going to leave Akshar out.
Sundar
Akshar
can
is.
be option. Sundar, yeah, he has played under MS, for the
I
Pune
see
Super
Washington.
Giants.
I see Washington coming back to RCB.
Coming back. Did he play for
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was there in RCB.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he
he was
played.
there. He was there
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
2018 to 21. He
Oh,
then went
those
to SRH.
seasons.
I,
Oh,
I see
those
him.
seasons.
I see him in RCB again.
So Tarak
He's
Mehta ka
actually
Ulta Chashma is saying he's RCB
Swap.
RTM. Swapnil Singh, he is very good.
No,
So
no, no.
Swapnil Singh was sort of that lucky charm. I think ever since he joins the one 7 games in a row before losing against Rajasthan. So that's the reason you're gonna retain him, lucky charm. But anyways, he was good. I think in the power play, he was picking up wickets regularly,
Swapnil
bowling
Singh
into
is
late
Okay,
overs.
he's a okay bowler, but he's not something to be retained.
we have another comment. Yeah.
Harpreet, Brar, Sai Kishore,
Sai
lots of options
Kishore,
are
lots
there.
of
Kunal
options are
won't go
there.
more than 5-6 crores. Mumbai will get him
But
easily.
but
Shopik
the
is
thing is,
desperate to send Krunal to Mumbai.
Krunal to Mumbai. But the thing is, Krunal bats as well. The bowlers you have mentioned, they are not batsmen. Kunal bats, Kunal bowls, and Kunal can be a captaincy option as well. I think not many of us are thinking of in that way that Kunal can be a captaincy option. I definitely want to see Kunal captaining one of the franchises.
Yeah, I think guys, we are maybe a few more comments before we sort of start to wind up the things, and also the targeted players thing. Definitely, we will keep in our mind, and we
Yeah,
will
yeah,
soon
yeah.
try to come up with a video where we will have an even detailed discussion regarding the IPL. Also, the international calendar. We will have a look at where England will be locking horns with Australia. That England Sri Lanka series last match is gonna start from Friday, I guess. So we will also have a review maybe after that. And I think today maybe a few more minutes before we start winding up. So maybe a last few comments. Shopik or sorry,
Just yeah,
Utkarsh's
yeah. Take
comment.
it
Why
actually.
Punjab is
Good
able
comment.
to develop many T20 players like Abhishek Ramandeep, Sanveer Gillu exception. Okay.
Maybe because they are not have consistent on the players. They don't show the same kind of a consistency on keeping the faith on the players, and that becomes such a hard.
Yes,
These are
Kunal vice
relationships.
captain and Hardik as
Shopik is
captain.
just desperate he to see Krunal and Hardik together in Mumbai.
Look at that. He
I
says
see, I,
Warner,
I see,
bring
I
back
see Kunal
Warner to
captaining. I
Mumbai.
see Kunal captaining one of the franchises. I think it is Punjab Kings. It might be Punjab Kings.
Okay,
Who
Rohit and
knows?
Warner
And
opening. That would be a deadly opening
We have
combination.
almost lost Warner in the whole auction process. We didn't mention Warner at all.
Yeah.
yeah,
Warner,
Nay, he
Warner has
has
passed
still
his
got it.
prime, man.
He has still got it. At least someone who can give you 500 runs at a strike rate of 140 in the whole season. So
Warner, I am telling you, Warner can be targeted by these two teams.
maybe
LS,
RCB.
LSG, yeah, LSG and maybe not RCB, LSG and maybe Punjab. These two teams.
Yeah, PBK is equal
Okay.
to Smith.
okay. So the redemption of Steve Smith in PBKS after
No, no,
winning the
no, no.
MLC.
I'm not seeing Steve Smith. I'm seeing Steve Smith coming to India as a with a code, with a commentary box, sitting in the air conditioning room. So he will be there in the IPL.
Also, chalo, one last question to you guys. Where do you see Kane Williamson going? Or is he gonna get unsold this time around?
Uh, no,
Gouda,
unsold.
uh,
Kane Williamson, I see him in Rajasthan.
No, unsold.
Rajasthan maybe, or another option. Another is your Delhi Capitals.
Shopik is also saying unsold.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying with
No, no,
so
no.
many
He is not going
players,
to win.
so much kind of quality players, so much players are coming from the English Premier League. I don't see Kane Williamson getting the only way he can
Smith
play
loves
when there is
cricket.
not
He's
much.
very passionate. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Smith to
he's the
LSG maybe.
guy. Test matches. DC might go for Kane. Nah.
Yeah, so
LSG.
Brew wants Kane in his team, DC.
Yeah. I also said that DC can target Kane. बेस
Let's
प्राइस
wrap it up,
केन
guys.
केन बेस प्राइस में ही जाएगा केन बेस प्राइस से ऊपर नहीं जाएगा
Yeah, so I think, yeah, definitely we will have another sort of discussion maybe this weekend regarding the IPL if you guys are so much interested. So I think, yeah, so Bloodline Cricket, last comment. Sorry, guys, I think we have to wind up at this moment. And also, please keep
Guys,
shooting your comments even after the live
and
ends. If you
RCB
have any
fan, I'm
comments, keep
scared
shooting
because
your
I am
comments and you will
that
definitely
they
get
will
the
fight
replies.
Akram as a
I'm pretty
captain
sure.
as a love for Africans.
Yes, man, or maybe Smith is going
Serious
to
man,
LSG because
seriously.
going at trust Smith earlier in the RPS. Yeah, yeah, that's a good observation from
Yeah, I think
Utkarsh.
Smith has
Good,
some
good
unfinished
observation.
business in Goenka's team.
I think yeah Smith can go to LSG.
The coaches, he's also Brew is right. They will depend a lot upon who will be the coaches.
Smith can't be your first choice skipper.
Yeah,
Next RCB
yeah. So the
captain.
yeah, so the final question. Sorry, guys. I
KL
think
Rahul. It
that
will be
there's
KL
gonna be the
Rahul.
final question tonight. Who will be the next RCB question?
KL Rahul.
RCB captain. KL
100%
Rahul.
KL Rahul. लिख के ले लो आप
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what KL Rahul, but
Okay, Bloodline
Yeah,
Cricket is saying, yeah.
yeah. Good night, man. We
thank
will
you
be
yeah
guys.
meeting
good
again
night
very soon.
Good
good night
night. We'll
bloodline
Yeah,
meeting
good
very.
night to you, Brew. Also, you guys also come up with your targeted list when we have that discussion. That will be real fun discussing with all of you guys.
Cheers, guys.
So,
cheers
yeah,
guys
till then, cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
have
Good
a
night.
great
Cheers.
day
Bye. Good
good
night.
night
Okay, Soptik, whistle podu. Right.